Waiting on Sosa to get in here. Let's go. Waiting to get up in here, man. Y'all know it, man. Welcome to Sosa's world, man. Waiting for the star of the show to get in here. You know how them stars is, man. They take their time, man. Waiting on to get in here, man, so we can get this thing cracking. Y'all see the title too, man. Get this going, man. Let the people get up in the building, man. Y'all know this show is brought to you by man PK, man. Sosa's world, man. With intelligent conversation rises to the top like cream. Y'all know what it is, man. When everybody get a chance to voice their damn opinion. Sec, man, get everybody up in this building, man. See what it is, man. Shout out to the chat. Can't see it, but you know. See, I don't know. Get Sosa in here. See Juju in here. See you, Juju. What's going on, Juju?
What up, Bobby Banger?
Waiting on the star of the show to get in here.
I know. I just let him know. Let me go change my clothes real quick. Oh my God.
Look what you got on. You fly. You got on the setback purple.
The setback
Purple.
purple.
You got the African purple.
I'm coming back. I'm just gonna go change my clothes real quick. How's everybody out there doing in the YouTube world? Avatar. There we go. There we go.
That's funny. Boy.
Oh man.
I tried to get over here soon. I was in the middle. I couldn't start it when you said hit the button. Everybody forgot what they
I
said.
got you.
I ain't forget.
It's all good. I ain't forget. Oh, don't be nice to me now. Shoot.
I am. Oh, we got the star just showed up.
All right.
Star
Because I was
show.
like, y'all hit that link. What is y'all doing?
Yeah,
Good
that
color.
star just showed up. What's going on, Mr. Sosa? How you doing, sir?
Okay, y'all ready to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
All right,
Is
yeah.
he
All right.
polite?
I know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say though. I ain't
Hey,
doing all
okay.
that. I heard the way you put it. I got you. I got the memo. I ain't
Yeah.
had that clear experience that you had.
You're funny.
Shit, I ain't had it, so I already know I can say too much.
Yeah, let me get my damn avatar game up.
Listen, I had to do the same thing, Sosa. I was like, boy, let me get my avatar, you know what I'm saying, right. Let me get my avatar right.
Yeah, always got the avatar cracking.
There you go. There you go. Well, I'm all bent up. Let me fix that.
Is
There you go. All bent up and stuff.
Man, let me go out and come back in. I can't goddamn get signed in. Let me go out.
I'm still a crazy. What's going on? Who else in here?
I ain't seen nobody else in here but the famous. Oh, who is that then came in? She put on your church clothes at the church clothes on. We ain't did a show in a while, so they don't know I got on the same outfit with the jacket. Good. Good with that.
No, I just had to
And so you probably can't. I got You gotta be the admin to get your thing right. No, I guess not.
I just had to get whited out. That's all. Why I'm looking all drunk, mouth wide open. What is going on? I feel like them glasses.
Man, we hang the throttle.
Yeah, you don't hit the button. We didn't drop a link in.
We already hit the button. The button already hit.
I mean, you live already? Yeah. We dropped a link in the Discord. They still in there arguing shit. Kent done jumped on.
No, Ken got to get out of there. Come on, man. Come on, Juju, go get him. Tell him get out of there. Yo, it don't make sense. We already like a half an hour too long anyway.
Y'all, we live. Y'all, come on.
I still hear him.
Tell them we're gonna make that conversation live like they stuck me yesterday on that back chat. They snuck me.
What you mean?
Man, not y'all, man. I was over there with Honey and them. Man, they made
Honey?
that live. Honey, you know Honey.
Honey Clark?
Yeah, Honey Clark. Yeah. Made that shit live. I just finished cussing somebody out. But I ain't even know it was a guy we didn't already cussed each other out before. They already did it. So we already crossed that bridge and we good. We cool. But I didn't know it was him because his voice was different. And he said something slick. I was like, what? You know. Then I was like, that's you.
Can't go say all the wrong things.
Huh? You say what?
Can't go say all the wrong shit. I'm gonna swear you.
Yeah. Can't he bring him in because I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Damn, ain't no way around that. You just gotta. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, those Sosa. Crank them up. Go ahead. I'm gonna say start first.
Yeah, they coming now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shoot, let's start the show, man. Another edition of Sosa World, man. You know what I'm saying? We crank it off a little of the P. Diddy conversation, man. We're gonna branch off. You feel me? Let's see you all in the building real quick. I'm pulling my shit up. Got Fetty in the building. Fetty, I hit the panel sometime too, man. Chopping it up in Discord.
What up, Fetty?
Afro Ninja. Mongo, Pad Moose, Ramon, Gary, Bayasa. Peace, y'all. Alex Torres. Yeah, man. So the conversation started around the idea, like, I want me wanting everybody to get their just due, but somehow feeling conflicted though when it's like some of these cases against Puff are so late in the game and it's past the statute of limitations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, there has to also be some type of fair trial, but you're being conflicted because I do want them to get the just due. But then at the same time, we can't just disregard due process. So that's the kind of the narrative, the lens that we're dealing with right now. You got the spotlight on Juju? Spotlight on everybody?
I don't know what's wrong with my avatar. Why is she doing that? Have you fixed?
She ain't doing nothing. What you saying?
Nah, she was looking crazy.
Oh, that's what you do anyway. You know how you act like
No.
Oh, that's messed up.
No.
You do that sometimes, did you?
No.
Give me the control so I can then switch the view set. We one-on-one.
You got the controls. You got full control.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
You got the host.
Just wild.
Oh, we got
Smalls
on the pen. Let me put us in the classroom and shit. Before we get crazy.
Yeah, why is her mouth doing that? I don't do that.
Close your daggone mouth. Just close your mouth. You ever tried
my mouth is closed. That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
Hey, put me up front next to Smalls. I don't want to sit next to him.
Oh man. Oh, they trying to make me a braid.
There you go. I don't want to get in trouble in class.
What's going on, Miss Tiffany? How you doing? To come up here all flyed out. What's up? This Miss Tiffany favorite subject, y'all. This is a fake. I hope I knocked off some of the venom in the thing. I just wanted to get a little of the venom out you so when we go live,
That's wild. You gonna knock out no venom from my sis, boy.
That's
Lady Killer said,
hilarious. You know what's so
"Oh,
funny
Yeah, I
about
want to
that?
say. Yeah,
By
yeah,
the
yeah. I
time
had to look.
by the time we circle back around, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's a good decision. Yeah, I understand that." But anyway, go ahead.
right."
Yeah, okay. So there was a little issue. There was some issue with the fact that she saved the clothing, right? And I was kind
Yeah.
of saying too, like, a lot of times when we're looking at people that are dealing with trauma, we just naturally want things to kind of make sense, right? Just you know what I mean, logical sense. And sometimes when you're dealing with trauma and traumatic instances, it's not going to make sense to you. You know what I'm saying, like the woman that's constantly getting beat by her husband and don't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things are not going to make sense to you when you're dealing with trauma. So just because it doesn't make sense doesn't mean it's not true. So we gotta, you know what I mean? So we gotta give leeway, you know what I mean, in that aspect of it. You feel me? But
You got me off the ledge with that. That was a great DM. That's what the part that made me say, "Don't say it loud." Right? I already, for me, Miss Tiffany is like the canary. She litmus test on this because boy, you're not getting away with it. All right, and she see you guilty. You already, matter of fact, it was her. Diddy be locked up already? He done. He locked up. Don't go to trial. Lock him up. Okay, I think that's the way to be. So let me say this. At this juncture, based off the stories that have been told, right? I'm not a court of public opinion person. I feel like when the champ gets you, they've done their due diligence to investigate you, and you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna miss much. So I think everybody got a right to a fair trial, no matter how heinous the crime is. Right? That's just my stance on it. But if I was to choose, I would choose just based off his behavior, based off of absolute power or absolute corrupt view, right? I would say this man is definitely guilty of doing some things he shouldn't have been doing. Exactly what they are, I don't know. I'm just looking at the stuff like you are, right? Now, as for the young lady, I don't want to ignore her trauma. And I think your point is that it doesn't have to make sense to us, right? Understanding trauma is under no obligation for us to understand it. And people react different in different situations. My issue with the clothes. Now, if she just kept the clothes and, like to her, based off her abuse that she's allegedly happened, right? I could see a woman not wanting to wear them clothes again and maybe throwing them in a corner and keeping them closed. I can absolutely see that, right? The part I can't, that I'm not armed with enough information. I don't think the part that's blurry for me. I'm gonna say blurry. I think that's better. The part that's blurry for me is the fact that she would seal the damn clothes up. So at that point, I'm thinking that, man, that's like almost like something you put that together for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? In my head, now I could be a million% wrong. Maybe there's case studies of thousands of women sealing up their clothes after being abused. That could be a possibility. I don't know. I'm just saying, as I look at this based off of available information, I'm saying that's a little bit. What's the word I want to use? Like what's the word called? Where you premeditate? Premeditated for what? I don't know. That's just my opinion, and based off more available information, I could just change my mind on that. I would just like to say that.
Hey, what happened with the seal the clothes up thing? I ain't hear about that.
Ain't nothing happened yet. She just
She
sealed them up.
apparently she wants to go to trial though.
She
So
got
she's not
beat,
looking.
and she put him in like a I guess some sort.
Apparently she wants to go to court, take it to court. So she ain't outright trying to sue him to get a payday. So there's that.
Say it again, Mr.
Apparently,
you talking about the new lady?
Yeah, the new case. Apparently, she wants to go to trial. That's what Sosa said. She
Yeah,
wants to take it to trial.
Two new cases. The two new cases.
She doing both though, right? She's suing into things. She gonna make sure it's tight. She doing both. Am I correct? Or
She's trying to get that bag.
I ain't saying that. I'm with
Yeah. There you go, kid.
Yeah, I'm with on. I'm with on. I think she's trying to get that bag.
I mean,
because nobody put their clothes in the Ziploc bag right after they. You know what I mean?
He said is she the one going to trial, Sosa?
That's what I'm trying to trying to get it right now.
If she's going to trial, Kent, it's not like a lawsuit where she's asking for a certain amount of money. Because that's the thing that people say, Casey should have took him to court.
Yeah.
And I think Casey did what was right for her. She's saying, let's go to court. That's different.
No,
Although I don't
called
know.
Civil suit. That come after the trial.
Right.
How long ago is she saying that? How long ago is she saying it happened?
It was a long time ago, but I don't even know if you can take it to court. Like I don't know. I don't know.
20 years?
She may not be able to take it to court, but if the law allows her, she absolutely can. If the law allows
20 years?
The one from Ambrose is the one I've seen now. Is because there's two of them now. New sexual assault allegation filed against Sean Combs. Sexually assaulted her multiple times between 1995 and 2000. That is
95 and 2000?
Yeah. Assaulted her more than 20 years ago. It's April Lampros.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how would they be able to prove that if it happened like 2 decades ago? You know what I'm saying? Unless they got like some type of video footage, evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
If he did it, it's horrible. But I mean, damn, 20 years. I mean, I guess
my thing
Bill
is
Cosby
that
got caught.
how, not necessarily proving it, how would a defendant be able to mount a case? You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that the statute of limitations is important. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives a person a chance to exonerate. You know what I'm saying? Like witnesses leave, people move. The story could be lost in translation over that amount of time. People
memory,
die. You know what I'm saying? So even if you are looked at as guilty, the person that could exonerate you could be dead. I mean, that's why these statute of limitations are important. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I still want to be empathetic to the individual who may have been assaulted, but that's where the conflict lies.
Yeah, like as soon as you get assaulted, you should let somebody know right then and there. Yo, call 911. Something.
But we already know.
As soon as you get to a safe place,
But we already know that most of the times that's not what happens, right? So, right.
Yeah, I never understood that. I never understood why wouldn't they go ahead and get that situated right then and there.
Right, and that's why I was telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you never
no obligation makes sense to you. You know
it's hard to understand.
Yeah.
Like somebody assault you in that manner. Like, why wouldn't you want to go ahead and get that handled? You know what I'm saying? Tell an uncle or a brother, police, somebody.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Guilt trip you. They're gonna say it was your clothes you're wearing, or you shouldn't have been out that late, or you know better than to go there. Like
everybody ain't gonna do that though.
First of all,
it's not the same rules for men as it is for women. So to say you don't understand, of course, you know exactly what it is.
When you've been victimized, right? First of all, it's humiliating, bro. Like we know, like it's like having to come on the world stage and it's not only humiliating because it happened to you. Imagine having to admit to everybody to be in view of this humiliating situation that happened, right? So it's like, and okay, who the individual is. It's P. Diddy. Like, who's gonna believe me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just powerful, like, you know what I mean? So there's all these different factors. And even a situation unlike that, like we talked about before, like how many girls we know, African-American women who've been molested at a young age and said nothing. You don't find out till years later that they went through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean? So it's like we can't, if you're looking for everything that just makes sense and like all dots crosses, it may not. But that don't make it less, less horrific or less valid just because they didn't operate in a manner that you may want them to.
Wouldn't you agree? The sooner they tell, the easier it is to get handled. Like the sooner the better. Like 20 years down the road, like people done died and evidence done got down.
Of course it is, but like a lot of times, people think I can put this behind me. And over years, they realize it's not the case. And it just carries on with you for years, decades. You know what I'm saying? Some people never ever come to some people even after even reporting it and the person being prosecuted, they still never come to grips.
Who's been doing it? I honestly I don't want to point any fingers that are unnecessary, but
what was that?
we've come in background. There's
somebody got a
house
in that
what is that?
I don't know who that is.
I
remember
his mic. Bobby's mic.
So
I remember out in the dude out.
Thanks. Got it.
Look, I remember y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I remember out in the dude once you know, a woman that I knew told me that something had happened to her like probably about 5 or 10 years before the day I did it. And I got angry and I put the shit out there and let everybody know like what type of nigga he was, right? And the woman that it happened to got angry at me. Not only that, her and her family got angry at me. I couldn't understand that shit for nothing, yo. I'm like, yo, this nigga is the one that y'all need to be mad about. Like, I'll get mad at me because I damn put the dude out there like, yo, this is what this nigga did. I didn't tell them who he did it to, but because the family was close to the dude, they looked at me like I was like on some tripping shit. But of course, I told them behind closed, like, yo, this happened to your family member type shit. But yeah, I couldn't understand that, yo.
So
like, how does the victim get mad at the person out in the dude, and then they say they want to be protected? You know what I mean? They say that black men don't protect and this, that, and the third, but when we do shit like that.
He went out.
That's why that's why
a lot of people just be scared. A lot of people just be scared.
Yeah, that's why it's important to have experts chime in on these topics because, you know, that's part of the cycle of domestic violence. You can feel like as a man, and not in my family. If my such and such, I would do this, that, and the third. But that woman can go right back to her abuser, turn against you.
Yeah, and that's what makes it kind of weak when they go back to the nigga after you done checked. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a psychological issue. Every human is not equipped with the same tools. We just don't have the same tools all the time. There's a reason why some people get in certain relationships and they don't. Because, you know, some people can recognize the harmful red flags, you know, off the bat, and they would just stay clear of those kind of people. But other people don't even know their red flags. So they go right into it like it's normal. And then all of a sudden they're in a cycle of abuse. So I'm saying it's the tools that they're working with. That's why therapy helps people have better tools to work with in life. So when they get out of one abusive relationship, therapy is supposed to help them not be able to make those same mistakes again. And that is called them having accountability for their well-being moving forward.
Yeah, and the fact that people always say, oh, it's just easy, just leave. That's not as easy as you make it or say it, just leave. So you build a life with someone and you're in a committed relationship, y'all share a home, you feel me? It makes it worse when you share children. So to tell an abused person or a woman that it's, just leave, it's not cut and dry like that. Like, no offense, but I really can't stand when people say, oh, just leave. You should have just left. Well, there are lots of things that can perhaps bind that woman to that relationship. And it is not necessarily always the man. You feel me? And lots of times abusers know which women to pick. They know the woman don't have many friends. They might know this woman is not connected to her family or have anybody else. You feel me? And then they come and they swoop you up being the most gentleman, the most kind and caring individuals. You feel me? It's not until 6 months later or a year later, perhaps, or even 6 years later, when you're like totally locked in, that you experience the first experience of abuse from that person. You feel me? And most times they'll throw you off like it's shocking. And, you may be thinking, oh, this, only going to happen one time. It's not going to happen again. But yeah, it's not cut and dry. And I want any man here, any man in the audience, to stop using, that language, just leave. It's not that easy. And I think it would be helpful to have experts explain, abuse, trauma, and the cycle of abuse. That would be good. And maybe we can work on that in the future because it's not that cut and dry.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I think
So y'all want us to be like, just stay right there as long as you can, and as long as you can take it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that
not.
ain't what I
Mm-hmm.
said.
I mean, come on, man.
And we're
That's
having
absolute.
empathy.
Like a nigga supposed to tell
We
him,
didn't
a
say
nigga
that,
supposed to tell
though.
him to leave, yo. But hold
No, but
on,
that's
we
absolutely
supposed
not
to
what
tell
we're
him to
saying.
leave.
No, absolutely
No,
not saying.
I'm saying, but we're supposed to tell them to leave. Why would we say
Of
anything
course,
else
you're
other than
supposed.
leave?
Of course you are.
Nobody's saying
Ken.
you're not supposed to tell her to leave. We're saying that just because you don't understand why they remain, like I said, and just saying that making it seem like it's just so easy for them to just go. If it was that easy, then more people would just leave. So the question is that why don't most women just leave if it's that easy? That would be the question that you would ponder, right? If it's that simple, then why do most women just leave? Or even if it's not most, why do some stay? Have to make that make sense.
I think it's important if we know people in our
Yeah,
lives.
it don't.
It's important that if we know people in our lives that are being abused, to be a source of encouragement for them. If they call you and tell you, and then you say, you know what, I'm really sorry you're going through that. I want to give you some resources. So that's something that you would do for somebody that you care about, Kent, because the day that they are actually prepared and have enough courage to do it, they're going to remember Kent gave me this great information. I'm gonna call Kent now because now I'm ready to make that move. So don't not encourage them. That's not what we're saying. You're supposed to encourage the people in your life that you love to not be in harmful situations, but you have to let them, they have to be the ones to decide when they're ready to leave it. And when they do, you should be one of those people that they can call on and say, okay, I'm ready to do this thing. And thank you for everything you did to help encourage me. But our job is to just have empathy. Because we can't imagine it.
And you got the women who do leave or try to leave, and they are continuously hunted down and sometimes stalked until they actually executed. Right? You have these women that go through all these, like go in these like underground type situations so they can be hidden, trying to get away from abusers. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of dynamics going on that you have to account for. You feel me? So.
Yeah, most abusers will stalk you down. They manipulate, family and friends that mutually, right? Yeah, I don't want to get into much of that, but there was an instance where I'll say somebody that I know, her and her abuser were staying together. And at this point that they were living together, he became constantly abusive, and the landlords, okay, it was like a little apartment on the side of a bigger house. So landlords stay in the bigger house. And sometimes, since the landlords had dealt with him about getting the apartment because, since he was the man, that's how she allowed him to do. They had a relationship with him, but not the woman, right? So whenever, there was some loud noises or something concerning, they will always ask him, and he would tell them, oh, it's her, she's just a crazy bee, this and that. And when it came down to, he tried to get her evicted from the apartment so he can have another, chick in there, and just made her to sound crazy. She was smart enough to keep pictures of the abuse and account for the abuse. So she, once this kind of like, she realized that, the landlords thought that she was the problem. She had to take the pictures to prove that he was actually the abuser and that she's actually not crazy. And she explained why she didn't really build a relationship with them, because he would handle everything, And when they realized that, they realized how manipulative he was. And that's what abusers do. They'll make you look like you're the problem. You feel me? So there are lots of things that are going on in the relationship. Again, it's not cut and dry, and thank God the landlords were, end up being in her favor, where they devised the plan to actually get him out the apartment so she could have a place to live. And that worked, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this the one because, like I said, there's two of them. You had the first Ambrose, and then this is the other one, McKinney, that said basically Puffy assaulted her in the bathroom, in a bathroom, got her intoxicated, whatnot, and then she kind of awoken like in a taxi cab, basically. You know what I'm saying? When she came caught, she was in a taxi cab, basically on the way home, and realized she had been assaulted. You know what I mean? So, and I think this is the one that happened in 2003. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to come. I want to show you the dog on the Grammy Award winning. He's a producer. You know what I'm saying? That Puffy's like, you got to go down on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which was wild. You know what I mean? But all in all, how do you gauge them long life? Those like, do you think it's possible to find innocent or guilt 20 years past?
I mean, the courts do it all the time, don't they, Sosa?
They do, but like with this one, I mean, because like even if
they get
going
chopping
up, even the one that had to close, right? Even if there's, Puffy's thing is on there, he can say it was consensual.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So
yes.
It's like, it's just.
So her team has to be able to have a good case. So we don't know what that is. And I don't think Puffy will go to trial for that. I think that he would be the one to decide to settle. I just don't think that he would want to go to no trial right now.
Listen, if they was able to get Bill Cosby, I think they can get him.
Act like I left something.
If he
I don't think that he wants to go to court.
It opens the door for all, like, you know what I'm saying? If he settled one right now.
He already did. He settled with Cassie.
Nah, he knew for sure. He knew for sure he was about to get caught with that.
He got her. You got April Lamprose. He got Lil Rod.
Right.
And there's
two
other more before her.
There's another one where I think that she was sexually assaulted by him and Aaron Hall. I don't know her name.
That
she's a Jane Doe.
That was a young girl.
She's a Jane Doe.
Yeah.
He trafficked her. He actually put her on a plane and flew her to a different state, sexually violated her. And it was two other men. It said that one of those men were Aaron Hall. So hers is Jane Doe though. So there's a couple of laws. I just don't think he's gonna want to go to trial though.
I don't think he settled with the ones that he know got concrete evidence on them. Like, I'm pretty sure he knew that video existed in the hotel and that it was only a matter of time before somebody would, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he
release
knew
that.
it.
Yeah, so it's like, if you know that's out there, then you know what I mean?
They think
but
that's
he paid them $50,000 not to release it. Did you know that, Kid?
Yeah, I think that's why he might have settled so fast.
I know that, but I'm like, it's like they didn't. It ain't like a VHS tape. Like, they ain't give him hand over the tape. Like, this shit is digital. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they didn't delete it. I'm sure.
Well, they said he paid him $50,000 at the time. Now, remember the $50,000?
Yeah, to not release it.
Back then, 2016.
Yeah.
So as far as he knew, there wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, was he crazy enough to keep it at his house and they got in a raid?
Nah,
probably not.
Hell no.
Right? Probably not.
Because they would have had to send him a copy of the shit. Like, who gonna keep a copy of them abusing somebody?
Yeah, but he thought that all that evidence was gone. But somebody probably was like, nah, this shit could be worth a lot of money.
I mean, it's possible he could have had a copy of it. I mean, if we think that he's
not dispose of it though,
he's a
that'd be
person.
sick.
He's I think he's. Well, I ain't gonna diagnose the man, but it's something wrong with him.
Like a sick dude,
right? It wouldn't be far fetched. He wouldn't be far fetched that he would keep something like that because he kept video of everything else. He kept there's other videos. You'll say. Yeah. So you're dealing with a depraved mind like that. You don't know what people get off on. He was sending other celebrities videos and pictures of him having sex with folks, and 50 said that too. Didn't he talk about how he got pictures of something or video of him and Cassie? He sends that to them to try to lure them in and kind of thing. So he's just depraved kind of individual.
I can't wait till they release the 50 Cent. Did he do it?
Netflix.
50 Cent been talking about Puffy. You know what I'm saying? Like he been going at Puffy for years. You know what I mean?
And they also made a really good point about this video. They said because it aired on CNN, there was no money exchange for it. So however it got to CNN, we don't know, but that person didn't get paid for that. So I think that's something key. If they would have taken
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, when you go to a news source like that, they don't pay for things like that. Now, TMZ would have paid big money for it. So we don't know if the feds got it and they wanted it leaked, or if the individual who was told to keep it or whatever is the person who gave it up. We don't know.
Isn't the hotel
live on his Instagram? The truth will come to light. They're probably like, okay, then we'll see.
I don't think he didn't mean that though. I don't think he meant that. I think he thought his money was gonna keep everybody hush. But the hotel should be getting a lawsuit as well, shouldn't they? For even hiding that tape?
Hotels, nah, because the hotel is like we're under different managers now anyway. So
no, I mean, whoever was under, like I think they was on the IHG at the time.
No, I think they're on the IHG now.
Oh,
so
okay.
They could probably try, but all they could say is they didn't know nothing about it because their employees was the one who. I mean, I'm sure they knew about that.
Yeah, because I mean, you got certain protocol you got to go through, delete and shit like that. So
right.
I think whoever was on that hotel was under management by Cassie got a good lawsuit on her hands with them too. Probably a bigger lawsuit.
I just know whatever 50 Cent did, bro, is gonna be damaging.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't playing no games with you, feel me?
Yeah, you better be careful, yo. You know Dr. Dre and them was at them parties too. Shit. You gonna be knocking her.
But one person wasn't there though. I've never seen 50 around them, bro. Like 50. 50 don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 he ain't never been scared of nothing, bro.
Well, he ain't trust them niggas no way, so you already know. You already know what time it was.
Yeah. So I got it right now showing us Netflix supported pick it up. It's like a docu-series. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought he was playing when he was talking about it. Did he do a documentary? I thought he was just trolling. Like he dead serious with that joke. So
yeah, this one might be bigger than the R. Kelly joint, yo.
Yeah. You know, which is wild. You know, even with the R. Kelly thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was wild to me too. Even though I can say that he was guilty, it's like, man, you can't release a documentary called "Surviving R. Kelly" before the man goes to trial. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've already got documentary convicting him before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's wild, but okay. You know what I'm saying? But
seem like a lot of them coming out though. Look at the Charlie Sheen one that just came. Not Charlie Sheen. What's the dude that played in the House and Cards, yo? I can't remember his name, man.
Oh, Spacek.
Yeah, they got one on him, and I think it's on.
I ain't seen that.
Oh, yeah, but that nigga, they're sick. He is sick, mother.
What is it on?
Oh man, what is it on? I think HBO, but I can't remember. But that dude's sick. Something wrong with him. Based on them witness testimony. Yeah, something wrong with that dude. He like them, huh?
So how you feel about Diddy's son after seeing it? He was like, why is this coming out now? He was like, that's old stuff. They already dealt with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, his son did a diss song, didn't he? Talking about something they went to the wrong house.
But that came soon. The video damn near dropped 2 days after the diss song. It's crazy.
Yeah, he should have stayed out. He should have left it alone and enjoyed his happy life. But you talking about the dude from the 70s show, Ken?
No, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin. Oh my God. I ain't missed
out. What was that movie? The Usual Suspects? The Usual Suspects?
I know Kevin Spacey.
Kaiser Sosa.
But you know that dude from the 70s show just caught.
Oh, him too.
I think, is he already in jail?
Who was that?
Yeah, he's already in jail.
Who was that?
So it ain't just black men. For everybody out there talking about they taking down the black men.
The Nickelodeon joint was crazy too.
White men getting taken down too.
I ain't watching Nickelodeon.
Oh, that was that whatever that dude Drake, man, what he went through, or the Drake and Jaw, whichever one that is. Yeah, that was kind of disturbed. That was real disturbing, yo. Yeah, that was disturbing as hell. But
and did you see the clip of Diddy when he was on one of those Nickelodeon shows?
I know, right? Yeah. I seen the little clip. Yeah.
That was very problematic.
Right.
I'll let you tell it.
I ain't see that. I ain't see that one.
Yeah, he told the dude spray some whipped cream with spray some whipped cream in his drawers, right? And then he gave him like a little helicopter. Told him go stick that in his shorts and shit. You feel me? And then let the helicopter thing spin was nuts ass. Like,
wow.
Yeah. On the kids show now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta see the Kevin Spacey story.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, man, that dude. Yeah, well, you'll see what I'm talking about. Something ain't right with the niggas, man.
He got going. They got quick. He disappeared after that shit, like off the scene completely.
It'll make you not want any of your kids to be involved with any type of acting or none of that shit. Like the industry just seemed fucked up. I don't know. The entertainment industry just seemed fucked up right now, yo.
You know, very few child stars, bro, make it.
Yeah.
Like normally they have their little run, and normally they be damaged, bro. Like they never see these grown up. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through so much. You feel me?
But it's crazy out
there. But you know, some of that stuff too, Ken, is like, I don't know, man. It's like I think they easily manipulate their parents to separate them kids from their parents.
Because,
you know what I mean? I can never get my kid, you know what I'm saying? I got to be in everything, you know what I mean? I'll lose sleep making sure I got my 24/7, bro.
Yeah, the common theme I keep hearing is that, you know, the people have something that the victim wants. So the victim wants fame and the money and all of that. And so that's like the biggest bargain. Like, you know what I'm saying, what you willing to do.
Yeah.
That's what you hear, like the common theme on all of these shows, yo. Yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said, he's still a free man right now. You know what I'm saying? So until, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the case. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it just looks like he's standing to lose a lot of money so far.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nobody about to get. Go ahead, my bad too.
Are they maybe creating a case? They're doing their research to see if there's possible things that can stick, right? Because some of the stuff, unless the person wants to take him to trial, all that kind of thing, it won't really result in quote unquote jail time. And I don't think necessarily everybody wants him to be locked up. I think, you know, people may just want to tell their stories or whatnot. But if the feds feel like they got a RICO case or something, won't they take him to court? If they feel like there was some underage trafficking and other things that they can really stick to him, aren't they going to just take him to court on that?
Yeah, this is what made me thinking, like, you know, they maybe they're not in a rush because one, they know where he is. If he was to try to do the Russell Simmons thing and go to Belize, I feel like maybe they would. If they were thinking about arrest, they would go ahead and clamp down him then. But the fact that he's where they can see him, he ain't trying to leave the country. You know what I'm saying? Because once Russell Simmons got that case, I think he went to Belize quick, bro.
Yeah, he got out of Dodge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean Bali. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he can't you know, no extradition laws over there. He over there chilling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Making videos over there with his legs crossed.
I never understood that though. Because he's been back in the US since then.
He sneaked back in.
Oh yeah.
He was at the gym. He was at my gym. I think I told you that, huh?
Oh, yeah, he sneaked in.
The gym 2 years ago.
No, ain't nobody coming through the state. You gotta know that. If they was looking for him, they didn't know when his name popping up and coming.
No, he was in the States. I saw him, Kent. He was at my gym.
No, I know that. I'm saying, I'll say he snuck in. I'm saying, ain't no way he snuck in because I'm pretty sure
okay.
if they trying to get him like that, then yeah, his name gonna throw a red flag.
Oh, okay. So maybe they wasn't trying to get him like that, like because we don't be knowing all the background information. That's all I'm thinking.
Correct.
Right.
Question, did y'all talk about the power dynamics yet? Because I know y'all was talking about how
we didn't. You should do that. Yeah.
No. I just think that's important because we wonder why people don't leave. I said it's the power dynamics. So if you're talking about a billionaire, so you live in a certain type of lifestyle. If you're just talking about a regular housewife, you're living a lifestyle. God damn. Could y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good. We ain't hear that last part you said.
So it could be a billionaire, it could just be a regular housewife. And the power dynamics is there. It feel the same way. Okay, so if a person is taking care of you, all right, then you don't want to lose that. It's part of your makeup, comes part of your groove, your lifestyle, right? If a person is always dominating over you, it becomes a power, and it's not even a struggle for power at that point. So it's hard for people just to leave. I just want to make that important. It's hard. It ain't easy. Even in healthy relationships to break down, just leaving, what I'm saying, it's hard because that's what we wired to stay with each other though. That's another point. Due to the evolutionary process, Homo sapiens sapiens, they wired to stay together. Yep. Yeah. I just wanted to add that to it.
Yeah, and an abusive relationship too. They cut off a lot of your support. You know what I mean? So they isolate you. You just felt like being a cult. You know what I'm saying? They isolate you from your friends and your family. So that's kind of all you know. Sometimes you have kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you got that whole thing going on with the kids. You try to leave me, I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of it's a lot of dynamics going on that make people stay. You know what I mean? So
all I'm saying is don't have us beat their ass and then go back. You know what I mean? Don't have us risk our life trying to defend, you getting beat on or possibly sexually assaulted. And then I don't know, the shit just be fucked up when they go back. That's all I'm saying.
Ken from the '60s, yo. Ken thinking like the '60s.
I'm just saying, yo, we look, like, how many times you done got that call? Yo, he put his hands on me. You go over there and handle business or threaten to kill the dude.
I'm just saying.
And then you done did all that, and then they right back and like, I'd almost risk my life for you, shawty.
But this way, like, let's say it was my daughter. Let's say it was my daughter, and she dealing with that, and she gonna go back to him. Guess what? Dude still gonna catch your ass with him, bro. Like it is. It is what it is, bro. Like
I know a guy got killed behind that shit, man.
She go back, come crying again. Guess what? You get that woman like, I don't give a damn, bro. Like,
yeah.
I got as much energy as you got. You just got to do it. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And I guess it's just something that women can understand better than us. But I don't know.
It ain't a woman thing. It ain't a woman thing.
Nah, ain't no dudes get.
Yeah, look at kidnapping. Nah, look at kidnap victims, yo. Yeah, it's actually a real thing where the victim acts out like the. I mean,
yeah, the Stockholm syndrome y'all was talking about.
Yeah, acts like a victim.
How many men with a woman she may not be physically abusive, but she's dogging them out.
She's doing what?
Dogging them out, spending all his money, cheating on him, running all over him. And he's
staying with
Like, damn, come on, dog. Like, what is it, bro? My nigga,
so you saying that's the same mechanism in that?
Yeah, we got examples in real time. We got real examples in real time.
That's a good point.
That's abuse. A good point. That's abuse.
Hey, we got examples in real time in front of our face. We see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, why is you taking that abuse from that person like that? Why? It's obvious to us, but we're not the victims.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
Yeah. And you feel me, right? So that's
some real shit. Yeah.
And they say like, like even like when somebody's abusing to you, right? It's like you want somehow, some way you want the sorry to come from the person that's abusing you.
Right.
You need that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need them to say I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And they get that to some degree. Oh yeah, man, I was drinking. I'm sorry. I'll never do this again. And they go
right back.
They do good and they treat them. You know what I'm saying? And then they do it all over again.
All over again.
Yeah, it's like a cycle. You know what I'm saying?
It's called the cycle of abuse.
You know what I'm saying? Then now you start thinking. Then you hear victims say things like, "Well, I know I shouldn't have said that. I knew he was in a bad mood. Oh, I should have
It was my fault.
It was my fault. I should have had the stuff ready. I know the kids were getting on his nerve. I know when he comes home from work, see what I'm saying? They start making excuses for the abuse. You feel me? They start trying to appease the victim, appease the abuser, in hopes that they won't abuse them so much because they feel like something I'm doing. You know what I mean? So,
and that's the cycle. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody can't just leave. Just like if it's a man that's dealing with a woman who's psychologically abusive, he keeps returning back over and over and over again. It's something that keeps him turning back. He doesn't have the tools quite at that moment.
You know what keep him coming back.
Okay, I'm not okay. I'm not going to take it there. I'm saying that there's certain things that we witness that our family and friends go through. We just don't understand. Well, why do you keep going back? It's because there's a different set of tools that they're working with. So it can be male or female, any age, and abuse is not just physical. It can be psychological. It can be financial abuse. It can be spiritual abuse. I mean, I don't know how many they have, like the people who do the DV stuff, but there's different types of abuse, and it's not all physical.
Right. You know what I mean? So like I said, you just hope people that's into it find a way out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're listening, you're in that situation, we hope that you do find help when you contact knowing support center.
Get the hell out of there.
We got women's shelters where they go hide.
Yeah, you gotta hide.
We got women's shelters where people,
go ahead,
Sosa. Actively hiding. You know what I'm saying? That they got shelters where people or victims are actually being hidden.
You're hidden, like the Underground Railroad.
People go through like an Underground Railroad to hide them from an abuse, bro. You know what I mean?
And as far as his apology, I'm sorry, go ahead, Sosa.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying with Puffy's apology, the reason why nobody's buying it, and he made it all about himself. He didn't mention Cassie one time. He didn't even, not her nor her family.
Wait a minute. He can't mention her because it was in the agreement that they made. They can't mention each other's name in public, Miss Tiffany.
Okay, fine. I don't even think he alluded to the person in the video at all. Not even without mentioning her name.
Yeah, but I don't think he can. Just like he can't mention her name, so he can't even allude to her. That was the agreement.
No. So he can't say to the person
that's
that
public information. I'm just saying.
No, I agree with you. I believe you on that, but I don't know if that excludes him from saying to the person that I harmed. But whatever, that's fine. Now I'm gonna go with that because I don't know what those parameters include. But his apology was all about himself because 2 weeks ago he said it was all lies.
Yeah, if we being real, there's nothing he could have said. He couldn't have said nothing the right way after that. Like no apology, whether it was genuine, whether it was some selfish shit. Like ain't nothing he could have said that would have made people feel better about the situation. So I think for real, he should have just not even said nothing.
Right. He could have apologized to lying to us because he also put out a statement that everything that's been said about me are lies.
Yeah, he was doing too much. He should have just let, I mean, I ain't trying to coach him on how to get away with this shit, but, like at a certain point, you got to know where anything you say is fucked up. The good shit you say is fucked up and the bad shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so I think he stuck his foot in his mouth even dropping an apology video. Like, nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear what you got to say after that.
But after he made a statement, he had to come back with something. Like he spoke with his PR team. Like there's a group of people around him, lawyers, PR people, advise him on every step. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? So I think he had to say something. He had to say something. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, before that, you was popping out with your daughters. You talk about the truth will come to light. And then now it's coming, oh, you know what I'm saying? People like, now what you got to say? Now you know what I'm saying? Because that tape makes everything seem believable now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It makes everything, not everything is open. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, he should. The apology should have been that he actually lied about not doing what he said he did. If he was going to do it, stick to that, right? Once you already paid the money, yo. I mean, there's no need to even apologize, not unless you're gonna directly say the statement I made was wrong earlier. That's what I'm saying. That's how you. That mean he owning up to it, but just to come up with the wild ass sympathy, yeah, that's wild. You already paid a 20 million. You don't gotta say shit. 20 million. Shut the fuck up.
He
Man,
brought
say you hit
God
rock bottom.
too. He brought
Yeah, the
that
God, yeah.
God into it too.
But now all of a sudden,
God,
Jesus Christ
please,
gonna help
Lord,
him.
forgive me. Please,
That's
Lord,
what
forgive me.
that's what Christians do. They always bring God to cover anything bad that they did. They got to
he
run to
brought
God
everything in there. He brought God, rehab, everything.
I
Drug
just want to
abuse.
read.
I saw the.
I want to read quickly the forms of abuse. I can't bring it up because I'm like on my phone looking on my computer, but Sosa can find it. There's physical abuse, domestic violence, there's sexual abuse, psychological or emotional, financial or material abuse. There's modern slavery. There's discrimination. There's discriminatory abuse. And there's organizational or institutional abuse. There's neglect or acts of omission, and then there's also self-neglect. So yeah, Afro Ninja was saying, if you go back to the abuse, isn't that self-abuse? That is a form of abuse, but you're talking about a person who's already clearly having issues. That's why they get help and they go through therapy and things like that to heal the part of them that may be broken, so that they don't cause themselves to be in harmful situations in the future. And in each one of those topics, there's like different. It goes into different areas. Go ahead.
He did mention going to therapy and all that, right? Therapy
Yeah,
and seeking help.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
All that. He covered all the bases. God,
what I'm saying is like, it's nothing he could like say. Okay, say the man really did do that, right?
Yeah, but
like, we
still
wouldn't believe him. Like, it's nothing he can say.
But that was in 2016. There's stuff that he did after that. So if he went to see a therapist, okay, you know what? Some people with certain issues will go see a therapist just to make the people around them happy, but that don't mean they actually participate in the processes to heal whatever is broken.
Right.
Yeah, they would talk about wanting to reopen the Kim Porter case.
Oh man,
how she died. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if there's validity to it, but they were saying like she basically was healthy and all of a sudden she just died of pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see anything or hear about anything suspicious in the toxicology report.
Huh? You know the conspiracy is that he killed her some kind of way.
You know, Albie Shore had gotten seriously ill too and damn near died. Right, you know what I'm saying? The one, he got a son by Kim Porter, that puppy raised, and Albie Shore was hitting to some foul play to his little situation. You know what I'm saying? In the little thingy that he put on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? He almost died too, like on some like mysterious type wild, like look. You know what I mean? So yeah, I saw TD Jake. TD Jake was accused of the puppy thing, and I saw TD Jake speaking out against the puppy video. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't think TD Jakes can. You need to be quiet too.
You ain't rock with TD Jakes.
Nah, man, he was right there with Diddy, man. He was right there dancing at them parties, man. Get out of here.
Yeah, you see people
like bad business move in this part, ain't it, yo? You already know you can't be like that, yo.
Yeah. Meek Mill unfollow him on Instagram and shit. Like, boy, he's untouchable right now.
Who? Oh yeah.
He's untouchable. Jay-Z ain't said a word. Jay-Z ain't said nothing. He even let a bunch of them be in there.
I think Jay-Z better watch out. The word on town is Jay-Z about to be next. I'm trying to find that Rihanna clip I was telling y'all about. I gotta find it.
Come on now. Don't put Jay-Z in that light.
No, I'm saying I didn't say that light. I just said a lot of the times, like certain bloggers will break these stories way before they come out mainstream. I'm just saying that some of those same people are saying that that don't be surprised when you start hearing stories about him. So I'm just letting you know, Kent.
I
But
mean,
there is some.
Not hope.
Yeah.
So somebody ain't do it though. How about that?
Right.
Let's say somebody ain't do it.
Of course.
Somebody ain't do it. Somebody trying to go dig and get some bread too. All that shit. That's why we got the system to really evaluate. Yeah, if you evaluate through YouTube, Jay-Z, all of them, it's the Illuminati.
Right. You're right.
It's part of the initiation.
Right. Some people are gold digging, right? Some people just gotta have the baddest bitch. All that's in the game. You're right.
No, you gotta always have the baddest bitch. You gotta always have
back in the day though, right?
They'll be the ones that be doing the most gold digging,
That ain't true.
Back in the
right.
day, right?
You saw the good looking ones do the gold digging. All right.
No, I'm saying that.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I agree.
These were like conspiracies.
They find on Instagram.
Great. Gold digging and good looks go hand in hand.
The Instagram models. I mean, that's a known thing. So they be wanting them, and then they be getting them pockets. I'm just saying. There we go.
But for the longest time, there was a mystique about. I remember when Cat Williams did the comedy special, and he talked about these gay parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did we kind of brushed it under the rug, like we thought it was more conspiracy theory than actuality. But
Cat Williams? With Cat Williams?
Yeah, when Cat Williams said it.
He been talking about this shit.
But these things are like not just even, but these things go on like in Hollywood. These type of it's kind of like these quote unquote like these gay elites, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And we've been hearing about these right before, right? Because it started coming out really with the Me Too movement. And you start seeing these the Harvey Weinsteins get caught up in just how egregious these sex acts were. That's when you found out about Kevin Spacey. That's when Kevin Spacey got called out. And a whole slew of other individuals started getting called out. You know what I'm saying? Like before, like they wouldn't even, like these things are being swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I remember the dude, remember the big dude who played on Friday, the big strong dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He talked about how dude.
He talked about being assaulted. Yeah, Cruz.
Yeah, Terry Crews. Dude talked about dude came up to him and grabbed his junk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I thought a lot of that
maybe
stuff.
We think that maybe we realize, bro.
I kind of understood that, right? Because come on, yo, you've been around in the circles. I tell you, money, people change for bread, yo. Yeah, yo. I mean, you can see it on YouTube. People change and they get a little following, yo. You're like, damn, you're a total different human.
But homosexuality, that ain't. I don't know how much money
for 30,000 views.
No. I'm saying that's all in the game with niggas. Niggas is be hiding under the covers with it. Like Jacob Hoover.
You saying they already be that?
They already that.
Yeah,
the money just brought it out of them. The money just bring it. They say money make your shit. Whatever shit you got bad, yo, make you. You know what I'm saying? Money up my motherfucking drug habit, yo.
It seems like a lot of the dudes that do that do be homosexuals though.
Yeah, they was already that.
And them higher. I'm saying in them higher elite joints because there's always something gay. Like,
all right. We want to watch the. I'm just saying before we go down that road.
Look.
I'm just saying.
I would say
like if you look at all of these.
I remember when Richard Pryor came out, because they was like he has. You know what I'm saying, Quincy Jones, and they were talking about how one of those older white guys had slept with all these dudes. I forgot the dude's name. I think the dude might have been a dude from the. I forgot the guy's name. I don't know, Marlon Brando or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the idea, like how Chappelle was saying, they want to put you in dress type. You know what I mean? These type of elites, these type of, you know what I mean? Like even Meek Mill got caught up with one of these situations with some of these billionaires. You know what I'm saying? And when they were saying like some of it is like, you get caught doing these things on camera. So that's part of the
Right.
blackmailing.
Yeah, the humility.
Yeah.
Humbling.
Yeah. Apparently, there's some audio of him and Diddy, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So we'll see.
Yeah, I heard that one. They said that shit.
I don't believe that.
Oh, it was egregious. Oh God, don't. Please
I don't
don't
believe
make
that
mention.
was.
Don't make
Yeah, I
mention.
mean that could have been anybody.
I hope it's not
Don't make
either.
mention that ever again. That's hard.
I hope it's not either. But I do want to say that it's bisexuality, y'all. I know y'all don't like that. I know y'all don't like it, but I'm saying
Don't like what? You know we don't like what? What is it that we don't like?
In the interest of being
No,
scientifically literate, they like
Marlon
sleeping with men and women.
Brando.
They like sleeping with men and women. Let's just keep it
that
above.
mean you just gay though, Miss Tiff.
No, because gay men do not sleep with women. Gay men do not sleep with women, y'all.
That's right.
Gay women do sleep with women. What are you talking about?
I say gay men do not sleep with women.
Not true.
But if you sleep with one man, you're gay.
No, she's saying basically there's a difference between being bisexual and being gay.
It's not.
Is that
There's a difference. There's a difference.
It's not. Men and women, that's bisexual. Hence
that
the
is
word.
the trickery.
And gay.
It's the trick. It's the trick. They trying to
listen.
They trying to trick
the community has. They got alphabets. They got alphabets in the community for a reason.
Yo, you kiss a man one time, you gay, yo.
That's what they call it. They're gay.
Listen, you kiss a man one time, I don't care if you were playing or whatever. You gay.
Don't let them trick you with the terminology, yo.
It's not just the G community, bro. It's the LBGT.
No, I'm saying they could be buying all that other shit y'all talking about, but they still gay.
Not doing
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
That's an insult. That's an insult to men who are actually gay.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. I know.
They can be proud to be gay.
No, but it's an insult.
Like women.
It's an
that's why
insult. No, it's an insult to men who are actually gay. They don't like women like that.
What does it take? Hey, Miss Tiff.
I'm gonna back out of this one. Y'all go ahead.
That's back out of. They're getting tricked out of them, yo. It's still boiled
down. Now the insult. We're about to get canceled.
Yeah.
No, y'all about to get us canceled. We on. They
try to use that same logic when they'll say women and they'll try to single out black women. Why don't you? Hold on,
can I say something so my words don't get
let me make my point. They'll say women and then they'll try to target the sisters. Why come you don't want to be with a bisexual man? Because I'm not attracted to one. You wouldn't ask a gay man to be with a woman. So don't ask me as a heterosexual woman. Don't try to make me feel like I gotta be attracted to bisexual men because I'm not bisexual. So it's the same thing. You can't make gay men like women because they're not with that.
So liking don't got nothing to do with it. And there's a lot of terms. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. No you cut me off. See, on purpose. Can't handle a conversation. Look at you.
I'm muted. Go ahead.
I'm simply saying that prior to all the extraordinary words and the way everybody want to call themselves and how they want to put it together with the different words and all that, prior to that, yo, it was very simple, yo. If a man sleep with another man, he's gay. Simple.
Okay.
Then they got you the technicalities and to fake you out. It all boils down to the same thing. A woman sleep with a woman and a man sleep with a man. Simple. No matter how you think, no matter how you change it over and do all that, it's a very simple process. The people have complicated it and to change up once a year would have it go. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man.
No.
And by the way, it's part of human behavior. By the way.
People are complicated. So if a man sleeps with a man, right, and he's not attracted to a woman, doesn't want to sleep with a woman, you think that's the same as a man who sleeps with both male and females? You think that those persons are the same?
Say it again. If a
man who sleeps who likes men, he's not attracted to women. He don't engage in sexuality.
Yeah, you gay.
There's another man who sleeps with both. He enjoys both women and men.
Yeah, that's gay. That thing is the same. You gay and like women.
Yo.
No,
I'm trying to figure out how it ain't.
And that's why they got names, so you don't be like you gay and like women.
You put a number on it, yo.
And that's why they got names, so you don't be like you gay and like women.
I got you.
You still gay, nigga.
Hold on, Sosa. I got you, Sosa. So you trying to tell me if you in jail, and only when you in jail, you know what I'm saying, you sleep with a man. yo, you gay, yo. No matter how tough you
Yeah.
is, man. And when you come home, you don't do it no more. Come on, yo. Come on, yo.
That's what
When you
them
don't
dudes.
do it, you don't do it. When you don't do it, you don't do it. Yeah,
Them
stop.
dudes in jail that tried to come
doing
home.
it.
Hey, them dudes is in jail that tried to come home and be with their wife again. And when they got caught out on doing shit in jail, they tried to say, but I'm not gay though. Nah,
That means
yeah. But I'm saying,
you're attracted to both men and women. Then that's different.
I ain't talking about the niggas that got raped. I mean, my bad, I can't even use that word. But I ain't talking about the dudes that got I'm talking about the ones that actively.
They're attracted to both men and women. Otherwise,
I mean,
you will not be able to. You would not get it up for something that you're not attracted to.
Yeah, but Sosa, I don't mind. I'm saying if a person, that's what they want to be called, whatever letter they come up with, yo, I'm gonna call them by that, yo. I'm not going to put. I'm just saying for the way I'm thinking about it. That's the point I want to make to everybody listening. Right, but if that's what they want to be called, whatever it is, I'm gonna address you about that. I'm gonna address you that way. That's just respect for humans. That's all.
I think Sosa made a good point. If a man is with a woman, he doesn't get sexually aroused. I mean, you can't just dismiss that.
Okay,
but if a man is with both a man and a woman and he's sexually aroused by being around both of them, that means he's okay with all that.
Okay. Enough of that talk. I'm done.
I tried to tell you to get up out of there, man.
I tried to get out of there. They was forced to. They was like, "We ain't answer the jail part though, so you ain't answer that."
That's a different. You know what? That's an interesting. That's an interesting dynamic, and we should do a show on that because we had a conversation about that. I think in the server a while back.
Come on, yo.
I think there's some other things there because it's almost like you're in a different world where there are only men there. So you create the dynamics, you create familial dynamics that closest resembles family to you with what you got to work with.
Right. I think you better break out the lotion. Break out the lotion, knock it off.
Get the magazines.
Yeah. Break out the magazine and lotion, knock it off.
But if you in there for life, you may opt to, create a family based on what you have to work with.
No.
People do it all the time, though.
Sometimes there's certain animal species, right, that engage in those acts only in captivity. Right? So there is a dynamic in which captivity can breed that type of dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some men that go to jail who just both. There's some men who go to jail who just wasn't able to express that on the outside, but now they're in a dominant role where they can, you know what I mean? And then sometimes men in prison use that to express dominance. You know what I'm saying? So that goes, that happens. Yeah, so we got Marcus in the building. Put Marcus down the platform.
Hold up.
What's going on, Marcus?
What up?
Yeah, we listening. That's a good one. Where you at, Marcus, with that?
Yeah, I just wanted to make a clarification. You can definitely be sexually aroused and not attracted to a person. It's one of those misconceptions that we have, right? So at times, especially if you look at some of the early examples of sexual assault cases, that was one of the responses that he would say. Well, she was sexually aroused. She must have wanted it. But that's actually a bodily function. You really don't have exactly control over it like you think you do. So you could actually be not attracted to somebody and still be sexually aroused.
Yeah. You talk about in cases of being violated, because your body, the mechanisms in your body still kind of work the same. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And so it could just be a hormone thing, and then systems in the body start to function, and then all of a sudden you're aroused, but you don't find them attractive, and that is just physiologically processes that take place. That's all.
Right. And that's some of that actually too is some of the trauma that that go along with that too, because from a woman's perspective, you know what I'm saying, she, that's also hard to cope with if you don't understand that that is your body being his body. You know what I'm saying?
They did a study in Jamaica that was wild, where I think we talked about it before about that, where they had men look at homosexual videos, and a lot of them got aroused, though they swore up and down.
Yeah, they tape what they do.
You know what I mean?
Tape their penis or something like that.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
You know, and then some of them, some of the most people who had the most vehement, they had an aggressive stance against homosexuality, was actually some of the people who were most aroused by watching a video of homosexual porn. So, you know, wild as it sounds, it's just it can get wild at times about that. I just wanted to hop on. I'm actually driving now, so I'm gonna get back on.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you.
Yeah, Chef, hit the link. I think Chef was like, we talk about what is he just talk about in terms of somebody being violated, when a woman being violated, like, you know what I mean, the person that's being abusing the victim would think, well, maybe she enjoyed it because her bodily reaction functions still the same, but that's just part of her
that's crazy
natural normacy. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not going to have any control over that part of it. You feel me? So,
yeah, that's crazy. I don't even know who. That's a sick mind that would say something like that, though.
Say what?
Say that because a woman was sexually aroused whenever they was assaulting her, that she wanted it.
They wanted it. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
Well, you know, I
think that happens to children too. I think that happens to children too that are sexually abused.
Happens a lot. You know what I mean?
That's actually Tiffany. That's why it's such a difficult thing to address issues of child sexual abuse and whatnot. That's definitely one of the issues. It's confusing even for the victim.
Yeah, y'all hit the link, y'all. We ain't just on Diddy. We just starting off on Diddy. We gonna get to Walter Williams. I ain't watched the whole Walter Williams piece, but
let's get to Walter.
Yeah, I heard it was a victory for the ancient Egyptians ain't black. I heard that part of it. I also heard ancient Egyptians are our ancestors who went into Spain and brought soap in bathhouses. So y'all go ahead and elaborate on the ancient Egyptians bringing soap in bathhouses to Spain. Let's go.
How about the meta that ain't been deciphered? I mean, how would you even know who they was without reading the literature? Crazy.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy hearing him speak about ancient Egypt. Like, how could he know anything?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
History. Yeah.
But I think he was making a good point about the black part, though.
Yeah. He made a great.
Yeah,
you didn't clip it up?
I can, but I just haven't yet. I think that he was very succinct. He was very succinct. Okay, I'll try to find the thing and give it to Sosa. But I think he was very succinct in explaining that part, similar to other elders such as John Henry Clark.
I agree, Chef. Chef is, if y'all taking wins from Walter, y'all crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, he did say something right though.
Wild. Chef is gonna say something completely different in somebody else's chat. We already know how Chef plays.
Oh yeah, here going up.
Sorry,
yeah, that was top notch. Yeah, he
got not the bar.
Walter Williams was wild though. Walter Williams was wild.
Yeah, he wild.
You know, I lasted about 30 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm out.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though, Sosa? As wild as he is, yo, he had a clear understanding of what race was. Now that was amazing. As wild as he was, he had a clear understanding of why a person would be called black. Very, very clear. Very clear. Now, why he can't move that over to the rest of the shit, the world will never know.
Yeah, because he know that black shit come with trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for him. Yeah, because he used colored bathrooms when he was growing up. So it seems that people who actually went through that trauma, they know better. It's us who's farther away from the situation, yo, to think that shit cool. But when people who had to walk to another bathroom in the building because they was colored and it wasn't labeled white, yo, that's a certain amount of trauma. The ones that got washed down the street with fire hose when they was teenagers, yo, or couldn't sit in the restaurant, yo, because they was called Negro and color, yo. Yeah, they find it to be very offensive, yo, when you start that. Because they understand why they were saying they was black and the black power. They was in the thick of the black power movement. So they understood the need to glorify your skin color. They understood that difference right there. So our generation, right here where we at, we just think it's always been that way. We can't fathom nothing different. Matter of fact, you would lose your mind if you went to go to the bathroom and the sign was like white only. You would ignore the sign.
Yeah,
but get one of them elders to see that sign.
Old,
they
right?
might pause. They might pause.
Yeah, he's 92 years old, so he'll let you know how far that man go back.
Yeah, he go back to the using different bathrooms. Can't
he's seen
you know?
Things.
There ain't some things, yo. So he's clear right there, yo. Man, he might not got the education on the meta-net and all that, because that's some shit he made up. But that shit he experienced, the racism through the color of your skin, man. Look, John Henry Clark, yo, they're gonna be powerful with that. And I think we should rely on the people that went through them situations to talk about the racial thing. I think it's important that those stories don't get lost.
I wish y'all find the damn the John Henry Clark piece. I played.
Oh, I played it the other day, but I know that I have like a screen thing of it. So I'm gonna try to send it to you. So I don't know the exact timestamps, but I'll look for the timestamps. Because I can't really clip it up from there because there's no clipping on that video. You feel me? Can't clip it.
Oh, all right. So.
Yeah. Hey, Sosa, I know you heard that. I know you heard your boy rapping on that beat, on that BBL Drizzy beat.
Sexy Red. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I like it.
That was nice. That was a nice little comeback. That was
nice little. He flipped it. He BBL Drizzy because I'm buying these BBLs.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that.
You trying to creep back in our good graces.
Who y'all talking about?
No, Drake. Drake little piece real quick.
Oh, Drake. Drake threw something out.
He dropped. I mean, it wasn't a diss, but he did a song.
He was on somebody's joint. Sexy Red.
Came out today.
I don't underestimate that Noko.
Nah, he lost. He been lost though. I mean, that's over.
Yeah, I ain't no loss. Yeah, whatever. Because you're a fan of Wishing Commas. I think it was a great competition.
That what the numbers say, yo.
Numbers don't say that. Go ahead, pull the numbers, yo. Go ahead. I'm tired of you saying. I heard you say
the streaming.
Pull the numbers.
Man, you gotta give me some time. I ain't even prepared.
Really? You've been quoting them like you've been reading them. You've been quoting like it's been on hand.
I've been reading them now, but I ain't got them on hand.
You should be know how to go get right to it. Show me how to get to it. If I got a journal niche, I've been quoting.
Go to.
If I got a Wikipedia article, I've been quoting. Get you right. I go right to it. I'm playing. Okay,
Go to them streaming numbers on between Kendrick and Drake songs or whatever doing the beat, and it'll tell you. Yeah, he clearly won that off the rip.
But
that's because listen, it's like the New England Patriots, bro.
Yep.
Nobody really like to see a nigga win a lot, bro.
Right.
After a while, you start ending up with more haters than you do people.
Yep.
The bet you win.
I don't think that's what got him though, yo. I think it's the allegation.
That is what got him, bro.
Yo.
I think the allegation, because he still was a fan favorite though. He still,
bro.
It's when the allegations came out. I think that kind of
did a mess.
They know Drake. They don't care. They understand. They don't think Drake gay. Drake is gay.
No, you don't know that feeling, Ken.
Hey, Ken, you don't know that feeling, Ken. Hey, Ken, you don't know that feeling, yo. Niggas get haters stomping on everybody, yo. They hate that.
Yeah, I remember what I used to go through as a Jordan fan, yo. I remember niggas used to hate on Jordan because he was the best.
Because they don't like this. Yeah, you keep winning. Like eventually, people like underdogs, bro. Like we really love underdogs. Like it's cool for you to get your victory maybe a couple times, but once it seems like you just this unstoppable force, people didn't want you to lose, bro.
Yeah, but the quality of the diss that Kendrick did compared to Drake, like y'all ain't watched the breakdowns of them bars, yo.
I watched
how deep. Oh my god, the man's a genius, yo.
Who?
Kendrick.
Oh man,
that man stuffed so much. That man stuffed so much deep messages, hidden messages in the bars, man.
Man, I told you, writing song for 5 years, waiting on this time.
Right. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. But hold on, let me say this, Ken. You don't know what it feel like, yo, for everybody just to hate on you, yo, because you win.
Of course.
Like science is undefeated, yo. That's why niggas can't
Look at the
stand.
pseudo killers. Look at the pseudo killers. Everybody hate us.
I'm trying to tell you, they can't. They think. Look, they actually think, yo, that I'm actually going out on some research projects, pulling up the data, saying, yes, I did this. They really think that. They really think we go to the field, dig this shit up, take it back to the lab, and test it. Oh, you said this. I ain't said shit. See, nobody hears it. I ain't said shit. This is where you can find it at, and this is what the community of scientists are saying. No. They hate us for that. They hate us because science is undefeated, bro. Only good science, you know what I'm saying, can defeat bad science, bro. They don't get that. They hate us, yo. So you just make up anything, and they love the nigga to make the shit up against us, yo.
You know, it'd be funny to me sometimes, like we be doing a show, right? And somebody come on and be like, all right, cool. All right, look, y'all scientists, right? You'd be like, no.
You're right.
No,
we
nigga,
the scientists.
Like, how do you even start off saying that?
Or act like we came up with the theories and shit.
Okay,
it's crazy.
Okay, y'all scientists, right? Like, no, bro, no. I don't even know where you get that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Now the one that get me is when you don't remember it off the top of your head, and then they try to debunk the whole thing because of that, because you don't remember it.
Yeah. We need to got that. We need to got that. Sunchild. I want to know how the Sunchild feel about the interview. But he rocked out for like 3 hours. I clicked on there. He was talking to like some Bible people. I was like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I saw some dude looking like a genie. I was like,
that probably was what's become. That was the what's his name? Yo, probably the fake nigga, the fake when I got locked up for rape. What's his name? The mighty wild brute.
Oh man,
I don't know.
He was on there again.
Keep up with this dude. But it's just be wild seeing like these, grown men dressed in like these like weird outfits. It's just wild, bro.
Yeah, man. Wow. That's a red flag right there.
The red, man. That's a double flag.
Man, right.
Wow.
That's a red flag. Nigga, it's more than that. It's the whole gym.
Well, I guess you could just do that in New York. Just be walking around like, because you can't really do that in Atlanta like that. Folks be like, bro, you tripping. You know what I'm saying?
It's too hot. Too hot down here.
Yeah, they be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gonna have to fight, bro. Like, they're not even let that fly. Like, but insult you so much, you gonna have to fight somebody,
nigga.
Yeah.
Boy, we out here in the rain. Like son out here in the rain, training outside in the rain. Nigga, do something with that. It took my ass in. Anyway, so we back to where we at Sosa on this issue.
Walter Williams.
Yeah. I like the parts he got right. Do we want to talk about Anthony Browder for a minute?
Because I already knew how he do, so I didn't even watch, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't finna put myself through torture for no reason.
No,
what he said?
No, I'm not gonna call him that. I want to do this. I want to learn how to. I want to do. I want to do. I want to look at it like Sosa would look at it, and how. Let me see. Hold on, because I don't think I want to dive like that, yo. I don't think I want to quite, because I don't think it's necessarily that, yo. I like the way Fetty and them come at it, and Sosa and them, yo. I'm saying the way we come at it, Kent. I mean, we gotta come at it that way, but I can see. So what I want to say is that the things that Anthony Browder has done, let's focus on that. What has he done? He's definitely one of the first African Americans to actually be on a dig, an archaeological dig like that. That's a long way from where, damn it, what's his name, man? Shit. I can't believe I can't think his name. Maybe the rains get me. But damn, and them sisters was in charge of the foundation. The historian, damn, yo, and Leo Hansberry. So remember they rejected him for going on. No. I'm talking about, man, you messed me up. Damn, I had it. Leo Hansberry. So Leo Hansberry was trying to get on an archaeological dig, and they denied him. straight racism, man. Say I don't take no niggas with me on no digs, right? And so the fact that Anthony Brown was able to, I think he's been doing it for like 5 years or something, and I think it's been over like $2.5 million in donations to that project, which showed you how much it is. I think that was a good thing for the community to see that, and everybody actually ignored that. Now there were certain things that he said out of his mouth that I would totally disagree with, right? But I just wanted for a moment, I want to focus on the shit he did do. So he actually wrote books like The Broader Files and what's Nile Valley Civilization. Of course, all information, some information in there is definitely outdated and just some of it just outright wrong, which is fine. But we can't deny reading those books and having a new lease on seeing the way we looked at ourselves. So I think that was a great thing. And it wasn't I don't look at his work as being a pseudo work. I think if you start to promote a lot of stuff in his work now, it would be pseudo. So I think we need to start making distinctions over, is the person that wrote it pseudo if they was trying to look at the available data, right? It just happened to be wrong. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or is the work pseudo when people continue to use work that's outdated and wrong? So I can't blame him for it. Yeah, I can't blame, because the data, they used to clearly fight that the Egyptians was black people. You know what I mean? So they just basically stuck in that traumatizing. Should I say traumatizing? They just stuck back in the 60s with even after UNESCO said it wasn't that, they still carried that mantra. So if we still saying it today, that's what make you pseudo. But I'm not gonna put that on him, even if he's still teaching out of his books.
Hey, look, like you say, old boy was the canary, man. David Banner was the canary for Browder, yo. Yeah, David Banner saying all kind of wild shit, and I think Browder was pushing astrology, PT or something.
David Banner say what? What David Banner say?
Come on. I can't remember. It's been a while since I heard David Banner speaking on anything, but yeah, Anthony Browder was like one of his heroes, like a mentor of sorts.
You got to back it up.
You never
30 minutes, Sosa.
He said what?
I'm telling them it's on the screen. It's gonna be one person on the bottom. This one dude, and it's about at the 2-hour mark. I'm sorry, guys.
You call him canary? You funny as shit, Kent. Kent, I'm trying to tell you that, but Anthony Browder was everybody's hero, though, yo.
Hell no, man. Yeah, he our hero.
So you ain't never read none of his books, then?
Hell no.
Okay, well there you go.
Anthony Browder.
So you shouldn't say.
But
yeah,
no,
bro.
So hold on. What about him pushing astrology on BET though?
No. Yeah. How? Let me stop. I'm getting away from you. I'm moving towards Sosa right now. Go ahead. Don't let him spark me like that. He sparked me. I'm like, how? Come on, yo. Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta get him out of here, man. He tricking.
Trying to say this nigga
y'all playing a video
on BET, the biggest stage. Yeah.
Why is it moving? Right.
Hey, Mississippi, you hear this man, yo?
I heard him.
That man say, yo, he was on BET teaching astrology, yo.
I mean, everybody.
You see that one? No, you ain't see that one too.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I seen it. I couldn't believe it, but I don't want to talk about that. I said I want to stay on the side.
You said you ain't talking about that though.
I want to talk about
Hold on, let me ask Sosa. Is it not playing? Is it buffering? It's not doing right or something?
No, it was playing. They was talking.
It's playing. We gotta shut up.
Hey, peace and black power, family. How you doing, Sinetta? What's going on, Professor Walter? Oh man. I had a few questions for Professor Walter Williams, if I could. Yeah. One at a time, brother. Professor Walter Williams, how you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. How you doing? So far, so good. Having a pretty good day. Thank you for asking.
I didn't ask.
Thank you. My first question, Professor, would be, were the Egyptians of antiquity what we would call Black Africans today? No. You got to go to the name. He broke that down. He broke all of that down. The black, all right, where black come from. That's at the beginning of the video. He went into that. Okay, so my second question is, if Egyptologists
Can you pause that for 1 second, Sosa?
That's one, right?
I think that I never didn't want him to repeat what he said at the beginning.
They cut that off real quick.
Peace and love to you, Si.
Yeah.
Shout out
You
to South
rewind that
boy.
back, my G. You trying to hear that
Rewind
again?
that back.
Yeah. Catch that on repeat,
He
my
do
nigga.
say it in the beginning, but he says it again. He is gonna say it again in a second. Go ahead.
That's when you're 90, you run the stop sign.
Dr. Hawass, and if he's seen as a prominent figure in the archaeological community, right? If he's seen as prominent in archaeology, his position is that the Egyptians were not of a African or Black origin, that they were actually descendants of Caucasian people. So wouldn't it be fair to say that our Kemetic brothers and sisters are believing that the Egyptians are Black people as opposed to dealing with the facts of academia saying they were not?
You want to go by what Hawass said. Hawass,
Go, boy.
talking about. You want to let him, this white Arab, take your greatness away from you and all of us living in America. Okay? Of African descent. You want to let this white man come in and tell you that you are not descendants of ancient Egyptians? You know? Now, everything that Hawass is saying over there, and all his presentations, what he's saying, never happened because the ancient Egyptians never wrote a history of themselves. They said that. So always remember that. See? So therefore, don't let nobody take you, some non-African, take your ancestors, your greatness away from you. Right. Don't do that. See? So this is what I have to say to you. Don't do that, my brother.
Professor Walter Williams, I supported Brother Reggie in signing a petition to remove Dr. Hawass's PhD because I've always known, even before really getting too deep off into the conscious community, that the Egyptians were in fact a race of Black people. So I've always supported that true fact. I'm just very disappointed in the academic circle for not acknowledging that the Egyptians were Black people because a lot of the consensus won't admit the truth of them being Black people. So I appreciate you so much for answering my question, and thank you.
That man didn't say nothing about no Black.
Hold on, he just did it. Rewind a second.
No, I said the man mischaracterized.
I know, but rewind it so they don't miss that part. Go ahead. You're right, Unc. I'm just saying one thing.
And all his presentations.
No, you got to rewind it to when that man say they.
Professor Williams, I supported Brother Reggie in signing a petition to remove Dr. Hawass's PhD because I've always known, even before really getting too deep off into the conscious community, that the Egyptians were in fact a race of Black people. So I've always supported that true fact. I'm just very disappointed in the academic circle for not acknowledging that the Egyptians were Black people because a lot of the consensus won't admit the truth of them being Black people. So I appreciate you so much for answering my question, and thank you.
Okay, they were not Black people. They were African people. Okay, they were African. Okay, they had a superior civilization more so than any other race of people on earth. You got 8 billion humans walking in the earth of all races because our ancestors in ancient Egyptian had a superior civilization and culture started in ancient Egypt. Okay? And they're known in history as the ancient Egyptians, not Black people. See, Black people, you cannot find any land where Black people live. You got to have people living wherever you find them on earth. They have an identity to that land. So therefore, if you're connected with a land, you got to have land, language, and culture. So the ancient Egyptians had the first and oldest civilization. I explained that like Son said. Mm-hmm.
That was it?
I think so, but he talks slow. So when he says next question, then that's when he's finished with that. But he does address it several other times throughout the live. I gotta find the timestamps.
Oh, that was all. That was all, Dr. Williams. Thank you so much for taking the time to answer all of our questions on Sonetta TV. We appreciate having you, Elder. Thank you.
All right. Hold up. You're back on the call. Buddha, you got another question. Do you have a question?
That was it for that segment.
See that the dude right there just dressed like a damn G.
He was very rude to him. He was very rude.
He was rude to Walter Williams?
Yeah, he was rude. Him and this other brother on there. I'm trying to mention nobody's name. They was just rude.
Saying Walter Williams was rude or the guy was rude?
No, this guy and another guy. I think it was Brother Law. They was just mad rude to him because he wouldn't acquiesce to their religious
as far as black shit.
Yeah, they was getting really angry with him. It was crazy.
That's so funny. I don't know why.
Yeah, but see, the reason why he didn't repeat it, because he did say it more in depth in the beginning. That's why I signed to repeat that shit.
Yeah, he like, you ain't gonna beat my shit up on that.
Then at the end, he talked about white people. So yeah, he covered a couple things. But I'll find the other timestamps.
Yeah, he tried to get out there real quick. Thank you, because I always know that black people say they were not black people.
Hey, it was African people. That shit.
Yeah, you try to run out the door with that real quick. You try to run in the room. Like, bro, no, they were African people.
Right. Let's see if they do a video campaign on him. Call him Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
Wait, then I know y'all got heart. Then I know you got heart.
No, they gonna pick the straw where he said they are, but he said they're your ancestors, and
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Shit.
As an African
people's the ancestors of planet Earth. So
right?
What? So what? You know what I'm saying? What? Everybody got the same look. Whatever, nigga.
Hold on. You trying to say that the ancient Egyptians is the ancestors of Charlize Theron, Ashton Kutcher, Luka Doncic? Like,
yeah. No, the Egyptians. No. I'm just saying African people. Period.
Oh yeah.
Gave rise to human population outside of Africa. That's what I mean. Oh man, you funny as shit with the Luka. Luka that was balling. See my man.
Yeah. But people don't really like to refer to Egypt as our ancestors because we relate to, West African. But I guess on the global, when you look more globally on that, just the African, then yeah. We touched that. We touched that branch. So I get it. Yeah, I'm saying, but I ain't checked the whole interview out because once he started off with the ancient Egyptian going to Spain, it was hard for me to pay attention, stay focused after that. So I just damn switched up. Yeah, and I dropped the link, man. Anybody want to hit the link? Y'all can jump on in this joint, man. Everybody acting a little timid on this Saturday evening. Put it up there one more time, man. Dropping the link early and often. And then we got Chef in the building. Chef been hot by this riparian zone. I'm ready for Chef to get out there with that TLA and go battle Wu. Battle Jawu. You know what I'm saying? So he said, stop, they still would be our ancestors. Yeah, they ancestors because they're Africans. Yeah, we African. And we're African people. You know what I'm saying? Shit. For sure. Yeah, man. But y'all hit the link, man. I got a little while to rock out. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Talk about Terrence Howard.
Huh?
Terrence Howard.
I can't hear you. I know, but I know it's been a lot going on. Like I said, I've been, they did go. I mean, they did go. Marcus saying they did go. Who you talking about? You talking about the ancient Egyptians? I'm talking about the ancient Egyptians taking soap and whatnot to Spain during the times of the Moors. And he's making the Egyptians blackamoor. I'm talking about that statement. Yeah, Chef, they are ancestors, man. We African, bro. Terrence Howard. Yeah, I can't even touch on Terrence Howard right now, man. Terrence Howard is Terrence Howard stand with like Ben Carson, I heard him talk about Ben Carson on the Joe Rogan show, man. So Terrence Howard is kind of out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Marcus, I don't know, but I don't ain't them. Okay, look, there's no ancient. Only thing I say that, Marcus, because there's no ancient Egypt in AD times. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have an ancient Egyptian in Moorish Spain in the 700. That wouldn't be an ancient Egyptian.
Well, I mean, you got the Roman citadel in Egypt, so there had to be something going on there, right?
There's no ancient in AD times.
Whatever it was called, though, the people of what we call ancient Egypt now. Is that better?
Huh? No, because you gotta think after the ancient Egyptian period, you got Ptolemies, and you got Greeks, and you got Romans. You know what I mean? So those aren't going to be ancient Egyptian. They ain't going to more Spain. No, I ain't going for that.
I don't know. I mean, there's a Roman citadel sitting in the middle of Cairo. What we call Egypt today, whatever it was then. You feel me? Like we say those people then are the people now still. So, you don't think there was some type of exchange? Like the Romans were there, so they didn't go to Rome? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about Spain.
Oh, Spain. Yeah.
He said that they took, if I'm not mistaken, I know I heard a brief part of it. He said that the ancient Egyptians took soap and bathhouses to Spain. He basically said that they were the blackamoors. You know what I'm saying? Like they are this is where the blackamoors come from, the ancient Egyptians going into Spain. 700 AD. But like Tariq and them boy, you know what I'm saying? Chef said West Africans claiming ancient Egyptians their ancestors is uncomfortable for me.
He said the what? Did the what?
He said West African claiming Egyptian ancestors is uncomfortable for me. He's like, that's a slippery slope. I tell
you mean like direct ancestors? Like direct ancestors?
That's what I'm saying. Like I get it, but I don't call them my
ancestors.
Not direct ancestors.
We know that.
Yeah, like
no, they ain't direct ancestors. That ain't nowhere near close. Nah,
I feel them though, but I don't refer to them as my ancestors though.
Right.
No, I get it. I get it.
But when we talk about the human race, because they do say human race, right? Is that proper or whatever? Okay, nobody's responding. So I don't have a good term. So I'm gonna say human race. When we talk about the human race, we will refer to our ancient ancestors.
Yeah, but they be meaning when they say ancient ancestors, like you walked out of Egypt to the slave to America.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. And then take that shit and run with it. And that's what you was meaning. Ain't nobody thought that.
Right. I don't mean that at all.
Yeah, we know the population is split from South Africa, right? Where there was we talk about 160,000, they split, one moved towards the west in that area, and then one moved up into the valley, right? And they exploited those ecological niches. And the Sahara and all that. They did all that. So you're talking thousands of years. It's up to say your direct ancestors. Like directly from the continent of Africa. No. but case in point, a person can make that population minority league is the ancestor of all humanity.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
You know how it is when you just, you know,
feel comfortable.
You got to be careful of this community when you say things like that. You know how that goes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I learned it now, yo. Yeah. I remember arguing with Sheffrin about the black. You know, I was talking about the Africans, and Smash. I started arguing with Chef. He was like, yeah, because Chef could never understand how the Nubians was always in Egypt, always from the start to the finish. You know what I'm saying? And so at that point we was arguing over where they was Africans. I said, well, how about the Nubians then? You never denied the Nubians being African, and I said they always in Egypt at all times. Got the grave sites all over, right? And just smashed over and denying the black people. And then that slipped in, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was getting too loose with the Nubian. Y'all was playing.
I said, you gonna play the black game? I said, you gonna go ahead.
I said, y'all was playing fast and free with the Nubian shit. Y'all was playing fast and free with the Nubian joke. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I always felt like the Nubians was Africans, just like the Egyptians, yo. You know what I'm saying? They just was darker. So in my mind, if you're saying that the Nubians, now I wasn't saying it's like Chief Exeter was saying that and Chef would admit, because he said it, he always felt like the Nubians was black people, yo. Ask him right now, yo. So I say, dog, if you want to play the black game, then black people always been in Egypt under the banner of being Nubians from day one to the end. And they got the grave sites to prove it. That was my point. And I said, and they lived as Egyptians, and then some lived as Nubians, and then it was mixed. I say, so what we really saying then? That was my whole point if you're going to say they black. I said, Chef said, Chef right now, Chef on here.
Chef said, we did not descend from the new ancient Egyptians, so
man, make him hit the link.
Ancestors.
Why y'all gotta do all that work reading his comments in the chat? Get up here, Loki. Stop playing.
You might be moving around, might be driving. Yeah. Saying, I want a Wu to pull up. I need Wu to make sense. I'm still confused on the KMT, not meaning black. I'm still kind of stuck right there. I support the riparians on argument though. I don't want the brothers to win. But I still need a little more fine details on how can we look at that KM.T and not mean black before I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say that. I did catch a couple of them shows. The chef named Prop Joe. Yeah, but what's crazy though, it seemed like Dr. Williams, it seemed like most of his interview was like highly ancient Egypt. Like, I know I ain't tripping though. I gotta go. Like I said, I glossed over it quickly.
I mean, the title was that he was chiming in on the topic. But then when they came in with their questions, there was some Muslims, people who practice Islam. There was the Native American argument. He killed them too. It was all of that. They was asking him all of the questions about all the different identities that we like to grab a hold to.
It's just he hitting the link while we drop back on YouTube.
Well, if he retired, then he should be.
Wuja would retire.
He said about what? He said not doing what? He said what?
He said he hit the link while Wuja back on YouTube. He said they don't retire him. Chef can't take that riparian zone shit. Oh, that shit man.
Bye.
You want to piss Chef off? Start talking that riparian zone shit.
Bye, Chef friend.
That shit make him hot. He be hot about that shit.
Pop Smoke, whoever.
It should though. That's the easy work right there.
No, T, they about that shit this morning. I wake up. I really get this nigga with his riparian shit.
It ain't even a big deal with the riparian shit. right? Nobody says that. That's just their thing to say. So is it what while it is in a riparian zone, the native people didn't actually refer to it. They didn't. Yep. I'm gonna see the sentences, huh?
Or did they? No,
nah.
Like I said, he gotta make sense to how they not translating the Kim.T as black.
No, he said he never said that Kim didn't mean black. He said he never said that.
Kim dot no in that.
Oh,
when he said riparian zone, he's saying it's not saying black and saying riparian zone. And Asar was saying that the Kim.T in that situation doesn't say black. You know the whole spill he went through?
No, I ain't listening.
How they never demonstrated that it meant black.
Oh yeah, I ain't listening to Asar. Asar's crazy, man. Every expert I talk to said something totally different, yo. So I'm definitely not listening to that, yo. So I'm gonna stick to the people that actually went to college for the subject and get grants and go over there and stuff. I'm gonna stick to that for a minute. I'm gonna stay right. I'm comfortable. I'm good. Y'all can do. I'm not gonna do that. It's all cool. Yo.
Where you at? Pull up, Wujawu. Somebody tag Wujawu. Tell them pull up. Make it make sense.
What's a riparian zone? Is that where they repaired their chariots?
Where they repaired chariots?
That delta that stayed in, man. That arable land.
I really don't know what a riparian zone is, though. What is that?
You have them in America. You have them in Okay, a riparian zone is watered land, like. Okay. Look it up. Look it up. Pull it up, yo. We can look right at it and let's find out where the riparian zone. We can make sense of the madness. This is
just type in riparian zone.
Mm-hmm. What's your question, Chantel? What's your question? Chantel, you got a question for the panel. Ask your question.
Yo, so Ron Garcia tested positive for PEDs, yo.
I think he did. They said he did. Sure. I think they tested him again or something. But I think he did.
It seemed like he had hands of steel, though, didn't he, yo?
I mean,
yeah.
He could have avoided the punches, though. Haney just got caught. Like, I mean, God damn.
Nobody had hands of steel, though, yo. You ain't noticed the difference, yo? Like, every time he hit him, he knocked him silly. It was something different
Even
going
Tank
on.
was like, that boy hit hard.
Not that. Huh?
So even Tank was like, dude hit hard. You know what I'm saying? He had knockout power now. I don't know. Maybe he was juicing the whole time. I don't know.
He was bigger too. He was bigger in that fight. Y'all know that, right?
Huh? Yeah, this. Ryan Garcia's B sample results were returned Thursday at 1:00, day after being opened. Raphael tweeted, "I have the lab report and the B samples. As expected, match A samples both are positive for banned PEDs. Austrian related to VADA tests the day before and after Haney's fight. Yeah, yo, he was in there cheating. Yo.
Probably gonna take his purse now.
Definitely cheated. So hold on. What about the money he bet in Las Vegas? How about that?
I don't know if you can take that.
Shit, yo, no, you can't be cheating, yo.
If you think Vegas finna pay out, ask for niggas money back, who done cashed on the Garcia bet, shit, you forget that. Vegas gotta take that L. They might get. They might be able to get Ryan's purse money, but
no, I'm talking about Ryan's purse money. I'm talking about Ryan money. Because
all you can do is cheating.
Y'all get my point. You was cheating, and that's why you bet that money like that, yo. He got that money on the false pretenses, yo.
A gamble is a gamble.
No, you hear me? You hear what I'm saying? If I bet $10 million on the Lakers and I know that the motherfucking LeBron ain't gonna play, but don't nobody know, yo, that's called the same shit they locked up Shorty for the stock market
inside trading.
Yeah,
inside trading.
Yeah, and then if I know the refs is paid off and I'm on a team,
so hold on. Did they get the money back from Martha Stewart?
You mean for? Yeah, they made her pay the fine. Yeah, she had to pay. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I said about Garcia. You can sue him for it.
Yeah, you gotta get that money back, Garcia. They're gonna sue him. He cannot do that. No, you can't be cheating. That's why he was so. Yeah, that's why he was so overconfident, acting weird because of them PEDs was in his ass, yo. That's what I was saying, yo. He might hit hard, but like that, I don't know, yo. Yeah, that cheating shit, wow.
See, he tricked y'all folk with that acting crazy. That was all a ploy. I fell for that. You see, I think I was really crazy. So say, like, I just knew what I was gonna do to old boy, man. That's how he put it.
All right, let me read this riparian zone thing. Because I don't understand. Okay, I think I get it. All right, the
It's a
riparian
riparian zone. It's definitely live in a riparian zone. Joel.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not debatable.
It's not debatable.
I know,
Go ahead,
but
read
why do
about
they
where they
call
at.
it?
What they found about?
It says a riparian zone or a riparian area is an interface between land and a river or stream. In some regions, the term riparian woodland, riparian forest, riparian buffer, riparian corridor, and riparian strip are used to characterize a riparian zone. The word riparian is derived from Latin ripa, meaning riverbank. Oh, so it's just a riverbank. That's how I should understand it. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely there was a riparian zone, for sure.
Okay, so riverbank. All right. All right, so what they got to do with okay, so how do I make sense out of that when we talking about,
Nobody would do that. It's crazy shit ever, yo. To say that like that. Why you think the Egyptians has been knew the word was there? They've been knew that. It just don't make sense to say that. Because the Tigris and Euphrates is also a riparian zone.
but it's not the now. So I guess when people say riparian zone, they talking about only the now.
You can't be talking only the Nile though when you say riparian zone. That's the point.
I mean, if you're talking about Kemet, then it would be the now. I mean, Kemet is that area.
Nah, that's not gonna make it unique, yo. If every river on planet Earth can have the possibility of being a riparian zone, that's not your unique geographical feature.
Well, I mean, is it unique to them though? Like, so is the Nile? The Nile is a big. Now the Nile is a big thing to these people that live along it. They even got a name for it, right? Happy, they have like a god for the Nile River. Happy.
All right, let me read this to you. The Tigris and the Euphrates rivers form a riparian zone. The area surrounding these rivers is known as the Tigris-Euphrates River System, which is a major riparian zone in the Middle East. This region has historically been fertile and has supported agriculture and civilizations for thousands of years. Notably, the Mesopotamian civilization. Riparian zones are areas adjacent to rivers and streams with dense growth and vegetation that is influenced by the presence of water. So if you're in the ancient world and you say, we're going to the riparian zone, where, nigga? You going to try you friend? You say we going to the black land. Oh shit, they down there. See what I'm saying? Yo, see the difference?
That's why I said the Garden of Eden was a riparian zone. Adam and Eve was the first riparian zone.
Right, but remember what my man said about that KMT. My man Jonathan Winter. He's like, like when you use that word, like you got the example that was a really good example was like DC. People don't have to say Washington DC. You say DC, they know you're talking about over there off of Maryland and between Maryland and Virginia. Like people know. You don't have to say that.
And my man,
So
Hotep said that nobody demonstrated the KMT, the black land, that meant black land.
So then why was what's the conspiracy?
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Remember, he said that word is normally used along with Deseret as a comparative. Like they compared it to, like when they use one, they compared it to the other one. Right?
Man, I'm just telling you what the YouTube scholars say, nigga. What you want us to do? I'm just telling you what the YouTube scholars say. I'm not listening to them at all, ever. I'm only listening when they explain things that has been established and they explain it with elegance and grace. When they come up with their own thing, I need some credentials. That's just me. That's my warning system for me.
No, I still don't understand though. What do they mean when they say riparian zone?
They mean what you mean when you read it.
No, not. No, I'm not saying what does the article like the stuff that we read. Okay, fine. What does Wujawu and Asar mean?
They mean what you just read. They can mean that else. The water land, yo. I'm telling you, bro. It's just trick out.
What that got to do with the Egyptians, though?
Trickery, huh?
What that got to do with the Egyptians?
Not a damn thing, yo. That's why we arguing for so much. But I mean, it's cool though. It's better than the daggone It's better than acting like it mean black people. I ain't mad. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at him. Buddha said that he would agree with me as far as, everything I said was true. Y'all go back and listen to the conversation. So at that point, I don't have to argue with y'all. Just got to figure it out in y'all head. I already know. Yeah, I'm not sitting there doing it. I'm not. Yeah, I don't have to argue past that. Yep, like I ain't a damn fool. I know the experts brought to. I heard experts speak on it. Heard it with my own ears. Yeah, right. And no one has brought a good reason for the conspiracy though. What's a conspiracy is saying? I mean, why? What's a conspiracy? I at least understand what Smashing Them is saying. They saying the conspiracy is because they don't want you to know they black people. See, I can understand that conspiracy. Okay, that's where you at with that? All right. Okay.
Now, after Walter Williams got done with it, you ain't gonna say that.
No, Walter Williams tagged people up. Tagged them up. They like, nah, don't repeat that no more.
He gave them $1 million worth of game for $10.99.
Walter Williams.
Yeah, that man too old for them to be bringing up on the show. Like, that man 19 years old, man. Let that man relax, man.
Man, let that man get his thing off. Sosa.
Man, so he got another book. He got another book about to come out. Y'all playing games.
Joel, that was hard, yo. Anyway, Joel, don't you clipped it up though? You clipped all of the segments up with him, right?
I sure did. I was loving it. That man was. I'm that daggone man child toothpick shooting, supposed to be archer.
There you go. Joel,
we get the clip?
Joel got all the clips.
He said the toothpick shooting.
Them boys be shooting toothpicks.
Screen recorders though.
Toothpicks. The wind blow them off. Woof, woof.
That's true.
That shit funny. Go ahead, play them clips, man. Share your screen, man.
Y'all want me to play a clip? Oh, yeah, shoot. I'll be back.
Sorry, Joel.
They'll say toothpick. They'll say toothpick.
I couldn't make it the whole video. I couldn't make it. I got to flex this. I couldn't get
I mean, neither. Yeah, I just talk crazy. I go over there, get in the chat. Yeah, I mean, support something, no matter how much you against me. I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
Shout out to Sa.
Shout out to something, yo. And he keep bringing them up. We keep knocking them down. Appreciate it, yo.
Powerful.
Without something, he wouldn't have nobody to beat half to death. He bring the pseudos to life, yo. You just it's a crap shoot. Bye-bye. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, he got a whole goddamn kennel full of goddamn Sunos. Yeah. Every time I look, I see people I ain't never seen before, huh?
Yeah. You see my screen?
You sharing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Hard to see if you ain't sharing, bro. That is my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Take how you want.
Hard to see if you ain't sharing.
No, hey, your personal opinion on what, Sosa?
Say what?
What's your personal opinion?
On what?
You just said that's just your personal opinion. What?
No, he said, he asked if I could see his screen. I said, I can't see it if he ain't sharing. I said, that's my personal opinion. There it is. Now he's sharing. See, simple.
Yeah. No, that ain't it, man. Wait. That ain't it, man.
I can see it though. Shit, play that one. See what we got.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
Tell me if you can hear it. This is toothpick number one.
You gonna narrate? You gonna tell us what we gonna be watching before you play it, or you won't, or what?
Let his head.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, go ahead, Joel.
Wow. Press play, Joel.
Press play.
You know what I think a lot of people miss, yo?
Did y'all hear Saul trying to clean it up?
You ain't played nothing, Joel.
You ain't played nothing, bro.
We're not hearing
Think
it.
about it. We can't hear nothing. Yo, we hear you making up stuff right now.
Oh, I think he got to share audio or something.
You gotta share audio, bro.
So when you go on the share screen, I think you have to.
See, that's why I don't come on. That's why I don't come on Sosa's World, man. It's all kind of foolishness going on.
Let me hold on. Let me look. Yeah, if you go to the share button.
I went to screen. No?
Right. Well, it says if you go to the share button and click advanced, there's something that says computer audio. I don't know if that'll get it. Because remember, y'all, he's playing a screenshot, not directly from the live. Oh, and then there also something on there that says video. If you go to the advanced button, it has something for audio and video. So maybe that's what you got to select. I don't know. Try it.
Just put it in the server, yo. And then Sophie grab it.
Yeah, you can put it in the server right now. You can do that, and we can do it.
Put it in the clips. Put it in the clips, yo.
All right. You know what? I got a great idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this in the server and let one of y'all grab it.
Thank you. That works.
So you ain't here just say that. You sound like smashing him now. I got brother. It was just said it. Put in the clip area though.
Oh, okay. Wait. It's in the chat. I'll drop it in the clip already.
When I put in the clips, you know? When I put in the clips, y'all.
All right, what's going in the clip?
That way it's there.
All right, stand there.
Oh shit.
Who can grab it? Anybody grab it?
Sosa, where you at? He must be not around. Can you grab it? If not, I guess I got to grab it.
No. I'm here. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
The way he drop it, I gotta show it straight from the server. Hold on. Let me make it base screen.
Oh, there's different ways to drop it.
No, it's depending on where. Yeah, no, it's not actually from the video. So he screen for it.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, because you know people be making it so that you can't clip their shows now. So
hold on.
They don't want
we've been having this ongoing thing going back and forth. I would like to talk about Nubia and Kemet. And the first question I have for you, this is just all off the top. Talk to us about Kemet. Is Kemet a black civilization, and did they call themselves black? Of course, not by the English word, but did they know that they were black people?
Well, let me answer that this way, Brother Sanella, is this. We're going to have to get into the origin of the name black, where it comes from.
Okay.
Now, before we get off the air this evening, I'm going to take up the subject of Kemet.
Mm-hmm.
So just put that aside for right now.
Yes, sir.
So now we need to know. Now we know where the word black came from. Okay.
Yes, that's good stuff.
Right. And in 1099, the uncivilized Spanish-speaking people of Spain asked our ancient ancestors, to come to Spain to bring civilization to them. They
That's what we got right there. Joel?
Yeah, when it froze.
No, that's what in. That's a clip. That's the end of the
Gotta
clip.
play the next clip. He got like several clips in there.
Okay, hold on.
Professor.
All right. So he building up.
That's the only one I see.
Oh man, Joel, he's slipping. Let me see.
That's in the general chat. That's the only one.
I wonder if he put it in the clip section. Let me see.
Yeah, he put in the clip though.
I don't know. Did he? Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he just put one in there. He didn't put them all in there yet.
Throws all these motherfuckers trying to find a clip section.
He put them in there yesterday. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the search.
I know I don't want to share.
At this point, you might as well play the video.
Wait, remember me not to invite you.
What? Joel, why didn't you put all the clips in?
All right, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, putting them in the general chat. See what I be talking about?
I put it in both places. I put it in the general chat and I put it in Bobby.
You just put one clip.
Somebody go get at the clip section. I ain't gonna try to scroll up and down that damn tab trying to find a clip section. I don't know what
It stopped. It stopped at the point where he said something about Spain, then it stopped. Was that the whole clip?
Talk about ancient ancestors at 1099.
Yeah, God.
You got no ancient ancestors at 1099 AD.
You had more clips than that yesterday.
Yeah, I do got more clips, but what else you want to talk about? That was the one about the that's the one about Kemet right there.
No, they weren't. You weren't here earlier. They want to hear all the stuff he said about black and all of that.
Yeah, you met, and then yeah.
All he said right there is that the ancient Egyptians, what he called it ancient, saying that they witnessed that Spain asked them to come in at 1099, which that wasn't even.
That's good enough. That's good. That's y'all don't think that's good enough?
For what?
The Moors went there 700.
No,
what's the point though? What you think he's saying?
I think he's saying that the concept of calling people black is a 1099 thing.
Yeah,
and
yo,
not,
but
and not a 2300 BC thing.
oh yeah, I agree with that. But hell, going to Spain with the Egyptians was so overpowering, we couldn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Hold on. How do you get around?
I thought Joel was gonna have the clips. I thought he was gonna have it, like loaded clip full of clips. But anyway.
Look, I dropped some of my bullets out my gun, Tiffany. Look, I gotta kick them out.
It fell out blang blang with the shooter.
Okay.
That shit fun. That shit fell out the motherfucking gun.
Oh, so they didn't know.
By mistake.
Wait.
Hey, Rashid, but why the artists been so quiet lately?
No, they've been around shooting blanks.
No, their audience is shot up, man.
They ain't even half as noisy as they usually be though. They're really a lot.
No. Nah, Wu-Jai came out with the smart bombs.
Yeah, I think that's what deterred them right there.
Yeah, the smart bombs. Anything you say will be smart bombed up. Like Solomon saying was talking shit, and they just hit him with the smart bomb. But went right past the people, ain't killing people, and right to the building and blew up the whole building.
Yeah,
that's how they do.
That's over there asking questions. I think last night, Paul thought he was on there. You know what I mean?
Sounded crazy.
Steadily getting let down by Wu-Jai letting him down. You know what I'm
saying? And then what? They try to fight and act like he don't know what he's saying and all that, like you normally do me. Like define the word, yo. It's right here. Read what the word say, yo. Demarcation line, nigga. Read what that is. Demarcation. That's what they saying, bro. No, 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 it ain't saying it is. Look, then look up the word on the screen with it. What it say? Is he doing all that, or is he acting like he got some sense? What is Shedmo doing?
I watched a little bit of it, Uncle. I couldn't, you know, I ain't finna watch that. If I was on the panel, then I'd suffer through it. But I pulled up and I listened about a couple minutes and I left out.
Yeah.
Because they ain't doing none of the same thing, trying to get, you know what I'm saying? Like you already peaked, they're trying to get everything back in the South and then make it black.
Right.
Hey, Sosa. Hey, Sosa. Hey, Sosa, do you see that one that's a minute and 31 seconds?
You got a new one in there?
Yeah. It's going to be a minute and 31 seconds.
All right, hold on.
I want to see what Unc think about this right here.
Yeah, I see. Hold on.
And don't mess it up and shorten it this time.
It's your video. I can't shorten it. There you go.
Said that
Yeah, all right, listen to this. Tell me what you think about this. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Professor Walter Williams, we need to make it known that it was not no Indians who brought civilization to the world, that it was definitely our ancient Kemetic ancestors who did that. You agree? Yes? No?
You wouldn't think that everybody
I
would have
agree to that.
civilization.
I agree to that, except for take the Kemetic out of that.
Okay. Okay.
Everything else, just take that out, and we're gonna get into that in a moment.
Now,
as soon as it's time.
Now, why do you say take the Kemetic out of Kemet? Why you do say that?
Because the ancient Egyptians did not write a history of themselves to say that their country was called Kemet.
Okay.
You cannot show me on the world map of human geography where Kemet land is. That's number one. You cannot show me a monument that came from Kemet. You cannot show me an artifact that came from Kemet. You cannot show me any art that came from Kemet. You cannot show me any literature that came from Kemet. So the only people that's hollering and talking this Kemet talk is the Negroes in America. That's all. Okay?
Yeah.
And listen, Brother Carmela.
Yes, sir.
Now listen to this. You heard of Carl Nelson?
Yeah, that funny hell. He'll run that back with John.
Said that
Yeah, run that back, yo.
We need to make it known
that
it was not no Indians who brought civilization to the world, that it was definitely our ancient Kemetic ancestors who did that. You agree? Yes? No?
You wouldn't think that everybody
I
would
agree
have
to that.
civilization.
I agree to that, except for take the Kemetic out of that.
Okay. Okay.
Everything else, just take that out, and we're gonna get into that in a moment.
Now,
as soon as it's time.
Now, why do you say take the Kemetic out of Kemet? Why you do say that?
Because the ancient Egyptians did not write a history of themselves to say that their country was called Kemet.
Okay.
You cannot show me on the world map of human geography where Kemet land is. That's number one. You cannot show me a monument that came from Kemet. You cannot show me an artifact that came from Kemet. You cannot show me any art that came from Kemet. You cannot show me any literature that came from Kemet. So the only people that's hollering and talking this Kemet talk is the Negroes in America.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's all. Okay?
Yeah.
And listen, Brother Sinetta.
Yes, sir.
Now listen to this. You ever heard of Carl Nelson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, yo.
Yeah. See, because he don't believe in the metanet of the track.
The cipher.
Take that Kemetic out of there.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
to that.
Mm-hmm.
So can they beat that up? Can they win that fight against that stance or what?
No, they can't because the
stuff.
Kemet wasn't the whole place anyway, though. Remember, we were talking about that the Kemet wasn't the whole country of Egypt.
Right.
It's
We
just the
understand.
areas where, yeah. I mean, that's what the academia is saying now. So, I mean, it could be in the Delta, it could be different places where the black soil is prominent. So, but based off of that standard, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean? But he's just
I mean,
saying,
he goes so far. He goes so far to say they didn't write about themselves. They didn't leave artifacts. They didn't name this. They didn't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, they didn't. So the monuments weren't built inside the Kemet. They was built, they weren't built in the farming area. It was built in the desert, I believe. I believe that to be. Yeah, yeah. The rock quarries and shit. They wasn't built in the, pyramids was built on the rock quarry, not in the Kemet, the black soil. It was not. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but a little bit of study and research to get you there. But that's just funny for me. So yeah, man. I mean, super funny for me. Super funny. Yeah, you don't have Walter on that no more, yo.
No, he won't ask some other questions anyway.
Yeah, then his mind ain't gone. He responded. He ain't gone. Yeah, he might be too long to change his mind on some shit, but he definitely ain't gone though.
Yeah, he definitely ain't changed his mind on the decipherment. Goddamn 40 years or something.
Yeah. Study talking about but he right. They didn't write a history like that. They never wrote a history. You gotta wait. You gotta wait until that Bible start to be written like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what kind of history you want? You know what I'm saying? They got some of the campaigns that they fought against Nubia. You know what I'm saying? They gonna talk about some of the people some of the vassals they you know what I mean? The people coming praying tributaries. That's gonna be the history.
Yeah, for just the pharaoh. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So is most of that writing about the
Political document.
elites?
It's political.
Is that what we?
Huh?
Is that what we're arriving at? Most of the writings that like, because I hear about I can remember three different texts. I heard pyramid text.
Yeah, listen, say it slow. Say it slow. The what text?
Pyramid.
But I mean, it was found where?
That means it's found in the pyramid.
Okay, go ahead. Next one.
And I heard medical text.
Okay, well then medical text is different. That's something that the general populace, right? That would affect the general populace. They was trying to get medical attention, but they couldn't read it. But go ahead. Medical text, go ahead.
And then I heard administrative. I think I heard administrative text. Is that right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Mm-hmm. So that's
So
administrative
those three
text.
I've heard, but all that seemed like it might be just dealing with a particular segment of the society and not,
Let's tell you.
like.
Let's tell you. What you don't hear is like the Bible. The Bible's the history of Israel. And so for the first time, I think for the first time in the history, you start to find it put together like that. So with the Egyptians, each pharaoh was the beginning of their world. And the history that the pharaoh was in charge of was written. It wasn't, and like in the beginning, they ain't write that kind of history. They just wrote the history of the pharaoh coming to power, and that's when the world started. Yep. It wasn't like the Bible where different kings came to being, but they all go back to Adam and Eve. Yeah, it wasn't that type of thing at all. It just like the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Dead wasn't for the general public, right? The Book of the Dead was written for the deceased. It was spells for the deceased. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't like laws. People say, yes, the laws. Now the 42 negative confessions was for the deceased. It wasn't like laws printed like the Code of Hammurabi. That was the laws of the land. But the 42 negative confessions, right, was the shit you found, and for the dead people. And they would
That's
write it up.
definitely
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's right there for you. And you know what? And we take that and make it the laws of Egypt. The craziest thing ever, yo. Craziest shit ever, yo. Just say anything. You just look it up.
I have a question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you okay, so it was only meant for the deceased, so you was just shit out of luck
We
because
ain't had
you
no money.
no. Okay, so that who somebody wrote it, right?
Yeah,
So
the
let's
priest wrote it. The scribes wrote it. Absolutely.
scribes wrote it, so the information was shared amongst maybe a few people, but anybody else, they wouldn't have been aware of it, and they would have just been shit out of luck. Either they did it or they didn't, huh?
It wasn't for you because you wasn't dead. You
That's
supposed
what
to get
but the
resurrected in
point
the
is,
afterlife.
when you're dead, and
Yeah,
you
it was
going
written for dead. Yeah, it was written for the
right.
dead. That's why they found them in the pyramid.
No, what I'm saying is either you did it or you didn't when you was alive. That was it. There was no, you wouldn't have had to, you wouldn't have known what not to do. You just would have did it or you
No,
didn't.
I wouldn't say that. I'm strictly talking about the Book of the Dead.
I know.
I'm not talking about the moral fabric
I don't think you
of
understand my
the country. So I don't think they wrote that down. Like I don't think they found that. I'm
But
not sure.
was it for them? Was it for them to make commentary on what they did when they were alive?
No, the Book of the Dead was for the dead. It was the spell to make you. You should read it. You should read one page of it. You'll see. You'll get it.
So all the I did not do this, that, and the other. That's not in the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, but that's the deceased is reading that shit.
Right. Are they reading it based on what they're doing in death? Or are they reading it based on what they did when they were alive? That's what I'm asking.
You're dead, first of all. You're dead. And they put it in there and it's gonna be spelled to help you resurrect.
So okay.
Dead people don't
So what's
read,
the purpose of saying I did not do this, that, and the third? Okay, what is the purpose of the I did not do this, I didn't do that?
Because
you didn't do it when? While you was dead?
While I was living, I didn't do it.
Thank you. That's the point I'm making. So, like I said, you would have just been shit out of luck. You either did or you didn't. Once you get to that point, is what I'm saying. You wouldn't have had a roadmap to pass that test once you got to the afterlife. You would have either passed it or you didn't.
Oh, I don't even understand that set of questions. I'm trying to. I hear you. I don't know what you mean.
Y'all can understand what I'm.
Yeah, Sosa Mike, I don't understand it. I'm saying the Book of the Dead itself, but we talking about the Book of the Dead, yo. Are you just talking about the Book of the Dead?
That's why
I think I get what she's saying.
Yeah, I don't get what she's saying. What she's saying.
So look, I think what she's saying is that like even though this was, you're saying that this was written and put in a tomb, was the regular person supposed to also like it was you're saying they like found like the Book of the Dead was found in a tomb.
Yeah, I kind of thought I answered that. I said,
okay, but no, listen,
I'm pretty sure they was aware of rules shit to do, but I don't think they found it like the Code of Hammurabi. That's exactly what I said. I say again, I said I'm pretty sure.
So was the common person, was the common person expected to follow 42 laws of Ma'at?
I'm pretty sure they was.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they was, but there's not a document like the Code of Hammurabi. Y'all get that?
Yeah. So in other words, we would have never known about this if people didn't get crazy and dig up dead people.
Yeah, they had to dug up the damn pyramids. You wouldn't have seen it because they ain't found. But that doesn't mean they didn't have it. I don't think they found that. Now the conscious community make it about Mayat and all the laws the ancestors knew. All right, yeah, but can we get like the Code of Hammurabi? They don't got that. And then what they'll do is they show you the Book of the Dead.
I got you. So it's plausible that the common folk got this roadmap to success when entering the afterlife. It's plausible.
Yeah, but you had to pay for it, but you weren't just getting it for free. That's another point. Nobody was writing up for you. Think about that. That's even wilder. That you got to pay for that to have that.
That's so funny.
If you don't pay for your roadmap, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. See, it's all in the game. So yeah, we need a Wuja on here or Saw and say, yo, explain that though. Where's the actual like the Code of Hammurabi? Let's see. I'm pretty sure they had laws. No, they did. But I'm saying, do they have it? Let's see.
So then it really wasn't for everybody then. Not really. That's what we pretty much saying in a nutshell.
I don't know. Let me see. Let's look it up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
We need one of them toothpick. We need one of them magi toothpickers to come on and explain it.
No, I don't trust them.
Okay. Ah.
Hold on. I'm sure they had laws, rules, and regulations. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let me see. It says the ancient Egyptian. It said the ancient Egyptian laws has not been found, and it said form of comprehensive legal codes like those of Hammurabi, just like I said, bro. In Mesopotamia. But then it say, however, various legal documents. So I know they got legal documents, right? Various legal documents and decrees written on papyrus have been found providing insight into legal practices in ancient Egypt. These documents include, here you go, contracts and legal agreements. Yep, I've actually seen them. These cover various aspects of daily life, such as marriage contracts, property transactions, and inheritance. Disputes, decrees, and edicts issued by the pharaoh and officials. These could pertain to specific legal cases and general administrative orders. Court records, records of legal proceedings, including testimonies, verdicts, provided details on how justice was administered. Examples of significant papyrus include the Wilbur Papyrus, a tax assessment document that offers insight into land ownership and taxes. The Brooklyn Papyrus contains legal cases and medical texts. The Elba Papyrus deals with tombs, robberies, and the legal responses to such crimes. While these documents do not constitute a formal legal code, they collectively provide a rich picture of legal and administrative workings of ancient society. There you go. Did we get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, for the whole Book of the Dead, I don't know about that game. That's a wild game they play with us. Is the Book of the Dead.
I mean, the whole thing is wild. The fact that we're taking like something that apply to somebody else that's not for everybody, and then making that apply to us as a whole nother group of people is just wild to me. Bananas. I get why people did that back in the old days. I don't get why they do it now.
I don't know, man. It's just part of being him, I guess. Let me see. All right, the Book of the Dead. Let me see. It say the Book of the Dead is not a book of laws for the living. Instead, it is a collection of funerary texts and spells intended to guide the deceased through the afterlife. I tried to say.
That's what you said.
Purpose of the Book of the Dead is to help the dead navigate the challenges of the underworld, ensuring their safe passage and successful journey to the afterlife. It goes on to say, though, however, the concept of Mayat, which represents truth, balance, order, justice, is central to the Book of the Dead. The deceased were expected to demonstrate that they had lived a life in accordance with Mayat. This is particularly evident in the weighing of the heart ceremony, where the heart of the deceased is weighed against the feather of Mayat. It say if the heart is found to be pure and balanced, the deceased is granted a place in the afterlife. While the Book of the Dead is concerned with the afterlife, the principles of Mayat did influence the laws and ethical guidance for the living in ancient Egyptian society.
So it sounds like they would have had to have some knowledge of Ma'at, the laws of Ma'at, before they died. I guess if they could afford to buy the pamphlet, I feel you, I understand. Otherwise, they was just asked out. Okay, we'll go back on mute.
So how do we deal with intruding upon these people's culture? You know, the Europeans did it, Asians do it, we do it. Pretty sure a couple other groups do it that I'm not aware of. Like I get the fascination with it. They did some slick stuff, but like how do you help a group of people not to make that error? To try to like force yourself into, you know, like so because like even Walter Williams said our ancestors, our ancestors. I'm like our ancestors. I don't know that my ancestors that
I think he
go
was just
to
talking about
like,
Africa. As Africa.
Okay, in general, just
that's
Africa
what I think. I ain't trying to put no words in the elder's mouth, but that's what I got from it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with yours because that's better. That alleviates me of my frustration.
But we always study ancient cultures and
thing about it.
texts. We study the Tao, we study the Bhagavad Gita. You know, I mean, that's just what humans do.
Yeah, we study it and we call it by that. No, we didn't hear you, Stephanie. I mean, Stephanie. Tiffany, we study it, but we don't call it our ancestors, do we? We call it by the names you just mentioned.
I got you. I feel what you're saying.
When we get to talking about Egypt,
I know that's the Negroes in America, though. No,
yeah, he did. He let us know Negroes in America. Okay,
and those that you know, there's some other ones that ain't American to do it too, but you know. I mean, I done heard white folks say my ancestors were the Vikings and they live by it. That makes them feel proud. I'm a descendant of the Vikings. So, I mean, I think every culture, you can find pockets of people that do it. And, you know, everybody's a Hebrew Israelite, no matter what group you come from. Every group claims that, an Israelite or Hebrew Israelite. So I think it's a human thing. I think the reason why we just see more of our thing because that's what we're surrounded around the most. You can dig that? Well, Joel gone. I'm gonna drop the link. See if anybody want to come up here. All right, it's a lot of dead air.
I know as I'm steady skimming through stuff. Let's let somebody in.
I think it's Joel coming back.
Oh yeah, I fell out. Well, it was dead there. You say something. Shoot, just say
You fell out? You mean you went to sleep?
No, I had to answer.
The teacher kicked us out of class. That's what happened.
You supposed to just start beating up Diddy and polite them, Miss Tiff. That's all you going around on that shit.
Do that.
Okay. So you gotta do.
I was saying that every culture latches on to ancient cultures, not just Black people. I think we're hyper focused on it because it's our community. But every group has a segment that think they're the ancient Hebrew Israelites, for instance.
Uh-huh. And everybody think they the Egyptians right now. I think Sosa did a whole video on the Japanese thinking they was their ancestors. That was interesting. It's funny as shit. Yeah, go back, and I believe it's episode 7. I believe. Yeah.
We got Chinese people claim to be the Israelites.
Yeah. Got white people. See that? Absolutely. You can Google that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little Bruce Lee Jesus, something like
that. Oh man. So what we doing, yo? I'm saying, is Luka who gonna get that second game, yo? Ant? They claim he baby Jordan. Baby Jordan would not lose 2 games at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ant. And I think they'll win the series with Soda. I
don't know, yo. I could if they didn't have Luka and Kyrie, or just one of them, you might could say it. But we know Kyrie ain't gonna let nobody. He gonna go down blazing. 40-point performance. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyrie off and on. He'll have a good game. Then he'll have a down game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They played good. They only won by it was a close game. They only won by like 2, maybe 4 towards the end. It was close all the way to the end. Minnesota ain't play and didn't have a good game. So he'll be more aggressive tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna be aggressive. Yeah. I think he passed the ball too much sometimes. So that would take away from his Jordan status.
Sometimes we be in that mode. Sometimes he gonna take 20, 25 shots. Sometimes he be in that mode.
Oh yeah, I ain't watched him. I seen one game where he definitely looked like Jordan. And then I seen him in another game, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, he getting there. Again, coming back.
He getting there. He 23, right? So yeah. Jordan 1, Jordan 2. Nah, Jordan came in the league.
Yeah, I think he like 22. But
yeah. He getting there. He definitely quicker, but he keep his handle is in close like Jordan's handle was. Keep it tight. He keep his handle tight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still young. But yeah, shoot. I know we got no more clips. We can rock it now, but then in 3 hours.
Yeah, we done. We put
trying
some
to go
time
again.
in.
You trying to go again? I'm like, let the game come on. I might do something.
Yeah,
Crank
go
up
again.
later. I'll crank up something later.
All right, go over there and watch Smash Scam. Well, you over there scamming. Guaranteed scam. Guaranteed.
Spin master. Over there spinning.
So you like the spin master. What term we gonna use? So don't use the scam. Y'all say y'all diabolically opposed against the scam word. Is that what I'm hearing through the atmosphere? Huh?
I ain't diabolically opposed to it. I don't like throw it around too much.
Okay.
We're opposed to it until we find out they're picking out pockets. Once we find out they're picking out pockets, then they earned it.
so is he picking out pockets? That's what I want to know.
Look who came at the nick of time. I think grifter is a good word.
Wait, is they picking out pockets? Is what I'm asking.
Is that my boy? That chef,
Grifting.
Muhammad.
Yeah, you can't tell by the head.
Hey, man. Hey, put me in class next to Nubia, man. Me ain't gonna talk to B more.
What's up, John?
There you go.
What word we using? What word we using, Chef? You the closing vote, Sosa.
I'm just.
I mean, my fault, Nubi Muhammad. I'm saying, is they scamming or not? That's all I'm gonna know. I'm saying they scamming. Based off what I know, based off what they supposed to know, they scamming. They know damn well that shit ain't going off nowhere.
I
but
think
go ahead.
them niggas is nuts.
Oh, which one? Which people? The Riparians or
not the Riparians?
The Riparians.
Not the Riparians, but
the Archers.
The Archers, yeah. Is they scamming us with the wild ass conversation on purpose?
Yeah, I think
like
I think they know. I think they know by now. Okay. I can hear it in their tone. Now they didn't let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
But they still drifting into a brick wall. You know, y'all got them to pull their foot off the gas, but you know what I mean. That motherfucker's still going 60 miles per hour into a brick wall. Y'all go ahead.
It's just coasting, huh?
Or jump out the car. They ain't got out the car already yet. You feel me? And then the brakes then gone up, Wuja, and y'all then beat the brakes off the car, but that bitch still going. It ain't no more gas in that motherfucker, but it still got momentum, and they don't know how to get out that motherfucker. They gonna hit that wall.
Thus the drifter. Thus the drifter. That shit funny as a mo.
Yeah, so at this point, I don't know if you would call it who that talking? Sosa?
That's me laughing, y'all. Can't help myself.
Oh no, so I would say it gotta be.
We need a word.
It gotta be scamming at this point, or what's the other word that they?
Oh no.
What's
drifter? I say
drifter, yo. That's even wilder, yo. Charlatan. Come on,
no,
yo.
they are what you call. What's the word when you don't know how to leave a point that you know what I mean?
Down the hill?
No, what's that shit called, Sosa? Cognitive dissonance.
Oh, so they at the cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, they at that stage of the game right now.
Oh,
you dig what I'm saying? At first they was just fighting you just to be fighting you. You know what I mean? Because they ain't, you know how when you fighting and you in a fight and you pretty much then said everything that you then already said, all sides then already said everything that could possibly be said. So now y'all fighting just because you don't want the other person to win. You feel me?
Start swinging wild.
Yeah, so that y'all went through that stage. Now is at the point where it's just cognitive dissonance. Like y'all know it don't. Everybody then told y'all and showed y'all how it don't mean black people. You dig what I'm saying? Now you looking for obscure glyphs, and you saying you lean into your interpretation. I think Smash even said that's my interpretation. You dig what I'm saying? So you know, he trying to give the archers a way out a little bit. You feel me? And their dumbasses ain't taking it. You feel me? When the leader is giving you a way out, that's like if you going to beef with some niggas, right, y'all? And the toughest nigga in your crew, if he don't sound confident, ain't no point in y'all going, yo. You feel me? Yeah. Ain't no point in y'all going. If the toughest nigga in your crew start sounding a little shaky, we shouldn't go around there fucking with them people.
You know what though? Because you know he could pull up. You know he could pull up on Wu Channel anytime he want to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Go ahead, man. That Baltimore logic, nigga. Go ahead, yo.
Yeah, go over there and fight the glitz with Wuja with him over there. Fight
if he ain't been over, but Seshmu clicked the link. You know what I mean? Nah, son. You know
he over there to the chest. Hey, that good guy when you hit the link. That good guy like this ain't my fight. Yeah.
Hold on, man.
I feel like if that good guy in Pan African Gene won't jump on there, you already you hold it.
Oh man, it's over with. They hear the confidence is gone. Okay. So let me tell you why. Okay, so you said he's scamming and some other shit. I'm saying they scamming because of the level of intelligence that Smash has showed over the years. His propensity to understand, right? It shocked me when I realized he just could not read. But he couldn't read for a reason, because he was scamming. You feel me? See? That's why he couldn't read. That's why he always act. That's why he say they agree with us. Right? He too intelligent.
Nah.
To miss that. No way, bro. No way could you be on the Umrah squad that long and not know what them experts said.
Man, that man said because he just be so confident in his ignorance. Like, nowhere on there you gonna find me. Sure, where's Shea Thrippis at? There.
And it's right in his face.
Go right there. See that glyph right there? What does it say? No. That's what I'm asking you. That's not what you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Scamming, yo. That's a con. That's a trick he used.
No, he think he be winning though. He think he got a point. He think he got a point. So he realized he don't, but he just.
What is that noise?
Like Chef say, he don't quit.
If you dragging the dog food through the house, what you doing? All right. Okay. So that's what you're saying, yo. I'm saying I'm trying to bring us clarity here. I am telling you, bro, when you sitting there and that expert say nowhere have I found the just call themselves black people say, yeah, he agree with our research. It's a trick they doing, right? You heard the experts say, but the person following said they agree with us, and you automatically fall into that. It's a subtle, I call it 3-card Molly. Yeah, yo, that's real. You know, like that email he put up. You can read the email. The email clearly seen the lady wasn't taking her stance back. She was just adding clarity to it, but yet all you heard was, yo, she recanted her statement. She recanted her statement. It was like, remember Polite was doing that type shit? Remember how he was doing that? Yo, he played a wild game of, he played them all the way out. I'm not accepting that because he told me, yo, I'm not going to accept none of that because I didn't do it until they changed the logic. He did all that. So that's all you hear. And then when they finally say, nigga, you pleaded guilty, all you hear is that shit Polite was saying about, well, I'm only going to take the thing for the dick. Yeah, Mr. Stiff, you know what I'm saying? How he just wouldn't accept certain language in that. Remember that game?
Yeah. I think Polite had the not guilty part. That shit was hilarious.
The not guilty party, yo, with the yeah, see? So
that
all you think
wow.
is, so you heard people repeat who follow him, yo, he wasn't guilty. They just got him on some other stuff. See that? So might be a bad example.
He's so arrogant and wrong, though. He be thinking he's right till somebody show you he wrong. Like the way he be sounding. You know what I'm saying? And then he called it a fake book. He said, "Would you had a fake book? You know, put up with this old fake book." I'm like, I call a book fake.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to get smashed. You got to challenge it. You got to dare him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start riling him up. Nigga, hit that link of Woo smash, nigga.
Yeah, he's scared. He don't want to go. He don't want that
Daddy
work.
Wood, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get his archers to hype him up, nigga.
He don't want that
best smash will hit that Woo link. You know
he won't. He won't hit that link. Because you know what? They take away his best weapon. You know what his best weapon is? Y'all can't read the glyphs.
Yeah, not TLA.
Yeah, that's his best weapon. Once we crack that code, I'll never forget it. I'll never Chef cracked the code. It was crazy as hell. Reggie,
because that's what Reggie used.
Yep. Reggie was like, "Hey, I'm gonna show y'all." Because I was saying, yo, not the repairing. I was saying that the remnants only meant the Egyptians, right? Og and Chef down. And that damn Reggie, too honest for his own good, he was like, "No, not really. Here, let me show you this." I was like, "What, Reggie?" I'm thinking I'm bringing Reggie in on my side. He ended up saying no. I was like, "What?" That's what Reggie do. So you can listen to Reggie. Reggie will definitely he'll let the ghost out.
You listen long enough. Yeah, you listen long enough. Yep. Reggie gonna let you know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Now he won't admit it, but he gonna say it. There's something in his soul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When I knew Smash wasn't strong, when I figured out Smash wasn't as strong as he was, is when he was talking about the damn Happy, and the Chef was about a day into the TLA and already had a crossed up on Happy. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, he had him crossed. He had with the cross.
Yeah, I was like,
the Allen Iverson cross.
I was like, I think we got a problem.
Yeah, they shouldn't have showed us their weapon.
You know, trying to say Chef like Happy with the God or something like that, like Happy.
Happy. It just meant it was it. He was saying that it was just the river. I'm like, no, Happy was the God.
Oh, he didn't know that?
Man, listen.
I just smoked a bad bag of weed right there. You remember we argued that shit?
That was on the whole show.
He tried to say that the Happy was just the river itself. What? No, they had a word for river. It was Itaru. Happy was the motherfucker that spirit that lived in the river that gave it its animating property. The motherfucker they could pray to, and all that.
And it had breasts and it had a penis and all that. It was androgynous, remember?
Androgynous, yeah.
When he got beat on that, when Chef beat him on that, I was on that one hour though too. I was like,
did he admit it? Did he admit it?
He backed down. I don't know. I think he ain't kind of back it down a little bit. He can tell when his argument ain't holding.
Strong.
Did he say? Did he say I was just wrong? He's supposed to say I'm just dead wrong right there. That's
they don't never say that.
No, he'll do this. He won't say it wrong. He'll be like, I can see that. No,
Oh
I can
wow.
see how you. I can see. Yeah, he'll do that with.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got a
That's
good
how I know
point.
they're shooting toothpicks right there.
You got a good point. You got a good point. He might do that with you, but he ain't gonna say I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Reggie, he's I don't know what Reggie do. Reggie just want to be on a team or something. I don't.
Yeah, he just like
a team
yeah,
with
Reggie's
back,
like
and
being
I don't.
he
Yeah,
like the dude on
yeah,
Godfather, yo. Remember the guy on Godfather that can move back and forth between all the families, yo? Yeah.
Yeah, he's really because he knows all of this shit, yo. Like
Yeah.
you sit and talk to Reggie, man. He letting you know that's just my research.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
tell you that. Yeah.
That's just your research, then, bro. Nobody else supported. Like it's not, But he'll admit that's just my research.
Yeah.
That's what I guess what he got into it with the Egyptologists over. Trying to force people to accept his research.
Man.
Yeah, you gotta catch Reggie at nighttime, like when he ain't amped up. Like when he on relax mode, then he'll really start telling you the truth. If he keep calm and don't let him get too irate, then he'll, you know what I'm saying? He'll, you know what? Hey, I'm just, this is my little thing. He'll start. He'll more humble. You gotta fire it up. He fired up. He ain't finna admit nothing.
Nothing. Like he admitted. What did he say? He said about the like Kemet, the Black City, right? When he pulled up this old crazy source, is where he's getting this from. And then the source, the lady was proposing Kemet to mean the Black City. She proposed that.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
She said, I'm proposing this
right.
to be, taken into consideration. She didn't make a definitive on that. You dig what I'm saying? So, when they tried to say it's the Black City, the lady was proposing that you kind of look at it, or let's see if we can start looking at it other ways. That's what she was saying. You feel me? Like, let's try to have other understandings of this. That's basically what she was saying. She was proposing to try to look at it like to read the Black City in some cases. And Reggie showed that. So then I'm like, Reggie, that was a proposal by. It wasn't accepted. It wasn't denied. She was just throwing it out there.
Right. And
that's it. You know?
And he took that and rolled with it.
Yeah, he took that. He's making a whole argument over it. And you hear all of the archers repeating that now, saying it's the Black City. When you look at the 049 glyph, it tell you it can mean city, town, or region, or locale. That's all of the meanings of it. So if y'all just want to take it to mean city, then y'all would be wrong because it's talking about a wider context. So if it's talking about a wider context, then the correct context, when it's, it will be bigger than a town, it will be bigger than a city, it will be more like a region or a place, or you think what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what the 049 glyph will mean in that instance. Because they say it can mean city, town, city, or region. So does it fit for city? No, because we never found a Kemet city.
Right. No.
We never found a Kemet town.
Right.
But if I'm going down to the Kemet, that would be a region. You dig what I'm saying? So I mean, like the context makes sense. You dig what I'm saying? If they get away from, they act like we can't read and understand the words. Like if we don't understand the word, right? We get kind of an understanding of the word from the sentence, how it's placed in a sentence. That's called context, right? Now we have to get the context clue, tell you how to use or how the word is actually being used.
Yeah.
That's why I disagree with Wu-Jai and them so much, because they not taking the goddamn context. What's up? They not taking the context into consideration enough. You feel me?
Right. Great points. And that's why I stay so mad, cuss out mad. Because you know who you talking to. You know that reading comprehension is essential, reading that high level shit. You know you ain't gonna be able to sneak that by me, yo. That's like trying to sell a motherfucking veteran, you know what I'm saying, who been getting high some wild ass dope, and you let him look at it and inspect it. Yo, he was like, no, that's the cut. That's no. That ain't raw, yo. That's scrambled. No. I see that. No. You know what I mean? He can grab that shit and put it in his fingers and tell the quality of it, yo. On some real shit, you can grab some coke dope, especially coke, you can grab it and put it in your fingers, and the cut is separate right in your fingers, yo. And you would know what is the cut and what's not. And if a nigga keeps saying, nah, yo, ain't no cut on yo, you gonna get mad. You be like, come on, yo, I know what it is. Nah, yo, that ain't, nah, yo, you be like, what? And you gonna cuss him off for trying to scam you.
Yeah, your boy Garcia about to go live.
Yeah, he gonna play that interview, serious interview.
Yeah, he about to go live right now with Herodotus, Malenkos, and he calling Martin Bernal, pseudo Aristotle, and Afrocentricity. So,
bro,
he about to rock out right now with Joel Christensen.
Bro, I was there, nigga. That was like one of the best lessons I had. It all falls down. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? That whole thing, yeah. Herodotus said this about the Greeks. It all falls down. Now, yeah, that's the silo coming. That's the one they didn't see coming. You know how we do, yo. You take all the best pieces off the board. Yeah.
So that's the thing on a little good note to end on. He cracking up right now. He about to crack it right now. Garfield live right now.
All right, bet. Out.
Shit, we'll pull up later on. We'll do like a little review.
All right. All right, y'all. Peace, man. Like and subscribe to all the channels, man. Pseudo Killers.
All right, everybody. Peace, y'all. We out.
We out.